It's the Bob and Tom Show.
We're joined by the legendary Joe Walsh on the phone. Joe, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. And you?
Wait a minute. Is Bob there?
I'm here, right here, Joe.
Because last time I called, you were so impressed you went on vacation.
Joe, what if you were to get in your car right now? What are you listening to?
Oh, geez. I don't really. I just turn on the radio and whatever I hear is what it is. A lot of old stuff. I'm going through a lot of old stuff.
Yeah.
Classic rock stuff. And that's kind of a big wasteland out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear a whole lot that I can make it all the way to the end of the song.
Yeah. there's some good stuff out there. Joe, when I read a funny thing about the Rolling Stones when they were setting up their tour, they had to have one of the roadies in the back with a stack of their albums, and they'd come upon a song title and they'd had to kind of relearn it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you guys are with the Eagles, did you have to sit down and go, that was a great song, but how did we do it then? And
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know just because you wrote it, don't mean you can play it.
That's true.
That's right.
I find that a lot. Yeah, we dusted off James Dean, and it's got
that's a great song.
I
love
that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. It rocks pretty good, but that was pre-Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go learn Bernie Ledden's parts.
Wow.
And boy, I see why they replaced him.
Oh, wow. Joe.
That's not nice.
No, that's not very nice. But yes.
Wow.
Now, do you have any of your old guitars, your first ones that are?
I don't have very many. I think I've got a Les Paul that I started out with.
Mm-hmm.
I sure wish I did. I've gone back and bought some equipment like I used to have.
Did it get stolen on the road or just lost? Or
just lost in the wayside. I don't remember a whole. There's a couple years there that are just a mystery to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ozzy about 2 weeks ago, and James King and his band, we played a whole bunch of gigs, and neither of us remember anything.
Cool. Those were the days, huh?
Wow. We played together because we have the posters.
I know we did.
That's the line of the year.
I know we did. They printed posters. They wouldn't go to the trouble of printing posters for a show that didn't happen.
Joe Walsh, happy birthday a couple days ago, Joe.
Yeah, it's Joe's birthday week. So
we celebrate all week long. The great Joe Walsh.
Rock and roll royalty. Hello, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee is at the news desk. Pat Godwin is in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold. Hey, Chick. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee. Streamlined Open, and here is Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
Thank you, ladies. Everyone looking chipper this morning.
Yeah, chipper, that's it.
Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Just a couple days away.
Busy.
You're cooking this year, Chris?
Yes.
And once again, Josh, in the township where Christy lives, what happens at the local fire squad?
This is what we trained for, people. All right.
Well, in my defense, I did hire out a lot of sides.
Well, yeah, good. Yeah. You've got people.
Yeah.
You've got...
I guess they say more and more people are going out for Thanksgiving.
I tried to do that. I couldn't get a reservation.
Because more and more people are going out.
And I started looking in September.
If I were hosting Thanksgiving, which I'm not, I would DoorDash or what's the other one? Grubhub or whatever you want to talk.
You can do that?
I would sure as hell try.
Wow.
Ding dong, we'll eat when it gets here.
I like to do a DoorDash, do an Uber Eats, do a Grubhub, and a Seamless. See who gets there first.
There you go.
And then I got O'Charlie's.
That's right.
I got White Castle. I got McDonald's. I got sushi for Thanksgiving. Get out of my face.
Just the way the Pilgrims did it.
No.
I set my table last night. It's all ready.
Really?
Yeah, the only thing, the napkins have to be ironed yet.
The napkins
have to be ironed.
Don't they burst into flames?
No, I'm.
Or you're using cloth?
Yes.
Wow, you are really doing it right.
Yeah, because I never get to host Thanksgiving with just 8 or 9 people. It's
You're
usually
doing
30.
paper plates?
No, nice china. I've got the plate chargers, everything.
Using.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
My grandma had plate chargers.
Well, I don't, what does that mean?
It,
They're like those round.
It's like a plate on a plate, like a plate on the plate.
It's like a shirt jack for your plate.
So it's like one extra plate to clean?
Yeah, well, it doesn't get dirty because the other plates.
Well, sometimes I've seen rattan plate chargers.
Yeah, sure.
I've seen several.
I've seen wicker plate chargers.
Wicker.
These are nice
plate
gold,
chargers?
kind of like antique-y looking.
Well, Tom, they frame the plate.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We may be going with paper plates.
I got
this year,
new
I'm not
napkin
sure.
rings. Are you kidding me?
I'm moving, so I've got my house half packed up.
If you had a ring store, would you have napkin rings?
How many different kinds of
ring pops and all the different
You
kind of
wouldn't
rings?
believe how many kinds of napkin rings.
Ring jobs. Oh, wait a minute.
No, that's not.
You went with the actual ivory, right? Real ivory?
No, I did not. No, absolutely
sounds
not.
like a lesser Thanksgiving.
No.
A ring job. That's what we used to call doing ding dong ditches back in the day.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I'm excited.
Good.
Well, we'll put an end to that.
I'm only in charge of getting dessert.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going out of town.
That's right.
Well, that reminds me.
Oh, what?
When do the pies arrive?
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
That's your job.
Are you taking that with you?
No, that one's staying here for me to enjoy when I get
Look at
back.
yours.
I got cookies this year, so
I've got the pie lady working on pies for everybody.
Josh, are you cooking dessert? Or are you going to do...
They'll be in the house.
I ordered some pies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to St. Louis?
Yes.
And am I correct in saying you're going to be on stage on Thanksgiving evening? Is that correct?
That is correct.
Once again, Josh Arnold will be at the St. Louis Funny Bone starting Wednesday night.
What if everybody loads up at Thanksgiving and then takes naps during your show?
Well, then it wouldn't be much different than a regular show of mine.
Putting the fan in.
Also, my point is, are you taking the pies you're getting here to St. Louis for the
I honestly may. I would like to keep the pumpkin pie here for me to enjoy myself next week.
However, if you put the pies in the back seat, Tom, on the drive over to St. Louis, would you care to take this?
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You just don't strain your shoulder reaching back.
Sure. I believe it was. I hope you have a hatchback so that the pie makes it. I think that was the original lock.
Put it way, way, way in the back.
Yeah, you can.
And don't break check so the pies will slide up to you.
I don't want to share the pie lady's pie. That's the thing.
The pie lady's
very
pie is
good.
pretty good.
They're very good. Let's see now. A lot of shows this weekend. Willie G, Patty G, and Jeff Oskey.
Tomorrow night
doing a special show, and we'll find out where to get those tickets from Willie. That's going to be at Helium in Indy. And then Donnie Baker is going to be this Saturday at the Attica Fairgrounds in Attica, Ohio. By the way. So Attica, not that one.
Attica, Ohio has to get the mail sometimes from Attica, New York, right? I mean, why would you?
Yeah, I bet it happens.
Yeah, why would you name,
Well, they didn't name
York.
Attica, Ohio isn't named after Attica, New York.
New York City, Iowa. Why would you do that?
I bet Manhattan, Kansas gets a lot of Manhattan, New York.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
Staying in Manhattan.
Zip codes be damned.
Well, what about the state code? What about the NY? I think it looks like a KS, or is it a KN over there?
Some people just put Manhattan.
I don't want to. I got no beef with the post office.
And the post office goes
I love the post office.
The post office, they go off every now and then.
Is it
I got no
the
beef.
movie The Maltese Falcon where he just writes city on the envelope?
Really?
Yeah.
Did they show that?
Yeah, he writes like, whatever.
That sounds right.
417
Right.
Elm Avenue, city.
It pops in the post.
Pre-zip code.
Right.
But lots of other stuff. We're going to talk with Kostaki Economopoulos coming up this morning.
Pre-zip code Hollywood.
I'll mention that Greg Warren is at the Funny Bone Friday and Saturday this weekend in Cincinnati. But once again, Josh Arnold, St. Louis, including Thanksgiving night. Do a lot of clubs do a Thanksgiving night show?
I don't know that many do, but I've done this a few times, and they're usually 100, 150 or so.
And Greg Warren's doing a kids show, or not, just a family-friendly show during the day on Saturday, which is kind of cool. So
Very.
We'll give you some information about that coming up. In sports, do we have any breaking news over there?
Well, we had an international game last night. The Monday Night Football was from Mexico City. And George Kittle of the 49ers was running around in a Nacho Libre, Lucha Libre, what do they call
really?
it? Mexican wrestler mask running around. It was very, very entertaining. But the Cardinals did not have a very good time. San Francisco wins 38-10. Jimmy Garoppolo, arguably the most handsome man.
He is handsome.
Hot.
Four touchdown passes for Jimmy G last night. 78,427 fans.
That's a lot.
Heavily favored the 49ers. And you know, Mexico City is almost 8,000 feet elevation, which is like almost twice as high as Denver. So they a lot of players last night. If you look at the highlights, they're just running and then stopping, putting their hands on their knees, and then they keep running. It was
Wasn't the air quite polluted?
and it's also very thin.
78,000?
78,000.
That's like 4 days worth of illegal border crossing. Wow, that's good numbers.
He's having fun over there.
I could have sworn he doesn't talk during the first hour.
Yeah, as a general rule. I have a, by the way, I have a
time.
tag for that coming up later. I'm very pleased.
can't wait.
I am
And the
very
US
pleased with myself.
And the U.S. Cup. They don't skate. I guess they run to a 1-1 tie yesterday with Wales.
So somebody did score on the whale?
Yeah, somebody scored on the whale. Wow. The whale was in goal.
Very rare.
Yes, Tom, Gareth Bale converted a penalty kick in the 82nd minute to offset Tim Weir's first half goal and give Wales a 1-1 draw against the United States in the return for the World Cup for both nations.
Oh, very
that?
well
Another
done.
soccer scoring
Get used to that.
feast.
That's my new World Cup voice. Go to try it out.
Okay, quick round of poetry for Neanderthals.
Oh,
A perfect game for Thanksgiving. This is the family edition.
okay.
So you're not going to get unfortunate phrases.
Yeah.
That you might find in the other edition. This is the family edition, available at Walmart. Perfect for Thanksgiving. Around the table. Okay, I'm just going to grab one. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
That's too many syllables. I can only use single syllables, right? John?
Correct.
Okay. Moo.
Cow.
Doe.
A deer.
Deer.
A female deer. Cow cash.
Cow pie.
Cow cash. Cow money. Cow pie.
Cash cow.
Cash cow.
Cash cow.
Very good. Very good.
Cash cow.
Oh, see that? See how easy that is? Okay, let's try one more.
You forgot to say just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. When you do it.
Okay.
I like it when you do it that way.
Here we go. Not south, but
North.
not check, but
Cash.
Credit?
May.
North credit.
Norwegian?
check with Z.
Right.
Check with Z.
Not pole. What was the North Pole?
North Pole. There you go.
Well, who said that?
No,
Somebody
not
said
north.
that.
Not south, but
North.
And
Pat
then
said North Pole.
I didn't hear you. Pat.
Nor did I.
bowl.
Okay,
Well,
very
bowl,
good.
I guess.
You can see how,
would be
you can see how
bowl.
great I am at this game.
Yeah.
This is the one game you're going to want for the whole family at Thanksgiving. Poetry for Neanderthals,
It's
available
almost
at
funner if you're not very good at it.
available at Walmart. Yeah, you know something, and I'm not. If you use any words with more than one syllable, the other team gets to beat you with a 2-foot inflatable club.
They do.
I mean, that wouldn't be fun on Thanksgiving.
Let me give you another example. If your word is vacuum, you might say, this thing pick up dirt. I use to make floor nice. Scare dog bad. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's It's family friendly. This is for about, I don't know, I think ages 7 and up. It takes you 5 minutes to learn, 15 minutes to play. It's a blast. Perfect for around the table. Available at Walmart stores. Also, coming up, we have interesting stuff in the world of news. We have a hot dog vendor story. A very interesting story from DJ Khaled. The, what is he, like a hip-hop mogul, I guess?
Producer, yeah.
Is this about when he was at the basketball game?
No, this is about he's making his house available as an Airbnb as kind of a publicity stunt. And he has, I want to say, several thousand pairs of shoes in the closet.
Did I dream this, or did he take a little foot pillow to an NBA game?
He did that.
He sat courtside and
He did that.
He put his feet on the foot pillow while he was watching the game.
Yeah, and he's also famous for his lack of interest in
the oral
pleasuring of a woman.
He operates like they did in The Sopranos. looks like Uncle Joan actually whistles through the wheat field. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
And we'll find out about that. All that coming up, and House of Cards in the news. We'll find out what I'm talking about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Greg Warren.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Bob and Tom fans, it's Willie G. This Thanksgiving Eve, November 23rd, Jeff Oskey, Pat Godwin, and I are doing a big show at Helium in downtown Indy. So hop online, go to Helium's website or the link in my Instagram bio and grab some tickets to see me, Jeff Oskey, and my pal Pat Godwin the night before Thanksgiving.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
All do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. Yeah, there's a tax joke for the accountants.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, my. Just look at that. What am I going to do?
What's wrong, honey?
Look in the mirror, all that gray. Boy, did it sneak up on me.
No, it didn't.
You mean it's been gray for a long time?
Only all of your life. Sweetie, your brain matter is supposed to be gray. Now close up your cranium and come to bed.
All right, dear. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you.
I totally agree.
Ha, 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 ha. If the top of your head is bushy and gray, hair color is not your problem. Remove that hatchet from your skull. Say hello to your Sarah Bella.
Oh, dear, you've got a little gravy on your blouse from dinner.
Oh, honey, that's not gravy. That's part of my frontal lobe.
Ha, 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 ha.
Just for morons. From Frigamall Industries. Axe for it by name.
What the hell?
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee.
What the hell's going on? I'm right here.
Why
He's
is
the one
Chick not
choking.
doing this?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hi, Christy.
Sorry. Josh is just practicing for tomorrow. Chick's not going to be here. Why don't you try it again, Josh? Get your lips moving.
But no, go ahead.
No, where's Christy, Josh?
Once again, she is at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk.
Thank
the
you.
original edition
Yes.
available at Walmart. There is Pat Godwin in the music room.
Hey, Josh.
My gosh, if it isn't one Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Not speaking to you.
Well, this wasn't my decision. Ace Cosby over there at
My
the
body's not even cold.
engineering board. Willie Griswold.
I'm picking sides, and I'm on Chick's side.
Hey, so am I. Josh Arnold here at the sidekick chair. There's Tommy.
Sorry, I don't know why this coughing fit. By the way,
dry air.
In my hand, I am holding.
Yeah, put that away. Oh,
we talked about. This is the so-called figgy pudding limited edition spam.
I think we have to try it.
We're going to have to try this morning.
Yeah.
And I am not familiar with figgy pudding.
never had it, so I don't know what to.
Is this an English thing or?
Yes.
It has every appearance of chocolate spam. Am I wrong? Doesn't it look like chocolate spam?
Yeah, we haven't opened it up yet. But is figgy pudding a thing that
Figgy
people...
pudding is...
You got figgy pudding, you got mushy peas.
It's basically a date pudding.
sticky-
It's like dates.
But I mean, is this eaten in America?
Well, why wouldn't they use
Well, you
figs?
can eat it in
Why would
America.
they use figs in figgy pudding? Why wouldn't they call it date
There are
pudding?
figs and dates.
Well, which is it?
So is this a dessert?
Chopped dried pitted dates, chopped dried figs. Yes,
Must
it's
be.
a dessert.
Yeah, I don't. Is this supposed to be
Dark chocolate?
Christmassy or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding.
All right.
I thought that was very beautiful.
I was very well
It
done. Yeah,
looks-
I don't know why you hated it.
I don't
know
dislike
It
it. I
looks
just am not familiar.
very good.
Jeez.
A lot of
Everybody's a critic.
maybe chestnuts on an open fire spam.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Something people have heard of.
You know, I'm going to order you some figgy pudding, and we'll have it this holiday season.
Okay, good. So is it like pudding? I mean,
It's like a traditional British pudding where it's thicker. It's not like
because pudding in
it's not
England,
like Jello
Jesus
pudding.
pudding in England means dessert.
Essentially, yes. So this is not always. You can have blood pudding. And
Certainly
you can have,
not.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, well, we'll try this at some point today. In the meantime, we will move over to the sports desk, unless you got a song ready, Pat. Sometimes you like to wake him up over there, make sure he's doing okay.
What do you got, Pat? You
Been
got a
awake
song?
longer than all of us.
I had an idea, Pat, and I'm sorry. I should have probably asked you about this before.
I'm good.
Today is November 22nd.
That's very good, Tom.
And
I have a song called November 22nd.
Come on.
now, just a second. November 22nd, 1963, a very sad day.
Oh, yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald, while working at the Texas Book Depository, shot President Kennedy, sadly. And there were a lot of very tragic things that happened, but one of the lesser...
I thought the Cubans gave him Kennedy syphilis. And
no.
Left untreated and blew the back of his head off.
No,
that's what I
I thought the CIA guys were out drinking at Jack Ruby's strip club the night
That's
before.
true.
They had
That's
a
true,
hangover,
too. That's
and then
right.
they blew the
No,
back
you're
of his-
all right.
They
Yep.
There's certain information that has not been released, but there's no reason that they didn't round up Oswald the day before. You can, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. The point is, one of the ancillary stories here, if you will, one of the some of the lesser stories was the fact that the man who had created, or at least participated in the most successful comedy album of all time. Of course, I'm talking about Vaughn Meter.
Of course, I'm talking about Vaughn Meter.
Of course you are.
I just happen to have a copy of it right here.
I demand for us somehow to run a poll and see what the percentage of people listening right now know who Vaughn Meter is.
Well,
I would say it's close to 2%.
Well, this is why we're here. We're educating.
Was.
I had to listen to the Mo Rocca thing because I had no idea.
Mo Rocca has a brilliant podcast called Mobituaries. I highly recommend it. Vaughn Meter, this vinyl record.
A radio show about Mo Rocca's podcast.
Here we are.
This record was one of the biggest selling records in history.
He's holding it up like we all care. Look at it.
I know. Yeah, that's the thing.
This gentleman is Vaughn Meter.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Well, Christy, his carear obviously...
Yeah, he did not. It's a sad
and Lenny
story.
Bruce the night after said, I wonder what Vaughn Meter said.
I think Kennedy was the lucky one.
The point is...
No, never mind.
What is the point?
Well, I think Pat references that in the song about the sad day of November 22nd, 1963.
There once was a man named Vaughn Meter who did a great JFK. His impression of Kennedy was flawless, everyone would say. Then one day the crowds dried up. No one bought Vaughn Meter LPs. That was November 22nd, 1963. Where were you the day they shot JFK? Vaughn Meter watched his career just up and fade away. I used to do a Bill Cosby impression and a hell of a Michael Jackson. I'd close with an R. Kelly song before they had all the facts in. I can't do those things anymore. It wouldn't be PC. I feel like Vaughn Meter did in 1963. Where were you the day they shot JFK? A bad day for Vaughn Meter, but a good one for LBJ. Died and left you, boss.
Thank you, Pat. And now a little bit of Vaughn Meter for you, Christy Lee. I think you'll enjoy this. Here we go.
This shows a rate of economic growth, and therefore it is not with too much concern that I say a raise from 25 to 35 is not completely out of accord when compared with the current financial deficit on hand. Now, I trust that answers your question about your weekly allowance, Caroline.
Wow.
And the punchline is it's not that great a Kennedy, by the way.
It's pretty good.
It's a parody. It's supposed to be.
Oh, boy. The poll is up on Twitter. How many people know who Vaughn Meter is?
Well,
we'll take a look at it.
That isn't important. What's important is that they learn.
That isn't important. It's important that I'm talking about it and I want to talk about it. That's what's important.
There's a lesson to be learned here. I think Pat referenced it in his song there. Let's just hear a little bit more of Vaughn Meter as JFK.
Next question.
Yes, I should like to ask a question about...
Would you stand, please?
Let's see that ass.
Yes, I should like to ask a question about...
Would you identify yourself, please?
I'm your wife. I should like to ask the following question.
No, speak English, Jackie.
You get the idea. Pretty funny stuff.
Is it?
Yikes.
This is the most Vaughn Meter has been played on the radio since November 21st, 1963.
Number one selling album in the country.
Wow.
Then.
Yeah, but it just shows.
70 years ago.
It just shows things can
65.
change. Things can change
Give
quickly.
or take.
What? Pardon me.
There you go. Thank you, Pat. That was really delightful. And don't you have another... Wait a minute. Don't you have another song?
Here's the poll question. Do you know Vaughn Meter? Question mark. Yes? No? Don't really care.
Well, that's going to win. The don't really care is going to win.
Right now, don't really care is winning.
People enjoy basking in their ignorance. I mean, come on. Read the paper.
Read the paper.
You think we're going to figure out about Vaughn Meter in the paper?
No, I'm just saying people just enjoy not knowing, I think.
He thinks people still read papers.
Pat, didn't your... mother allegedly have a relationship with John F. Kennedy?
Well, I have a song called Mom's Little Secret where I kind of...
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
Now the punchline's been revealed.
What is the punchline?
She raised me right, made me apple pie. When I went off to camp, there was a tear in her eye. Thought I knew my mother well, but I don't know her at all. Heard the little secret is out today. It took all this time for her to say, Mom went all the way with JFK. It was many, many years ago. He had a bad back, so they took it slow. Mom went all the way with JFK. All the way with JFK. She was just 18 on an internship with no typing skills and bad penmanship. She took his dictation while he was on the phone. She said he asked not what your country can do, but he asked me, and now there's you. Mom went all the way. At least it wasn't LBJ. Mom went all the way with JFK. And Uncle Bobby later that same day. Dig him up and check the DNA. Some say MLK.
Oh.
All the way with JFK.
Oh, touching. Thank you very much. Nice tribute on November 22nd to JFK. Pat Godwin, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly appreciate that, Pat. We now turn to the sports page with Chick McGee here in the Bob and Tom program.
Jimmy Garoppolo throws 4 touchdown passes, including 2 each to Brandon Ayuk. Now, his name is A-I. I didn't know there was an I in it. I thought it was A-Y-U-K. A-I-U-A. Sorry. A-I-Y-U-K. Ayuk of the Manhattan Ayuks. Didn't you have dinner with them one time?
I'm not listening to any of your stuff.
Watch him do that.
No. Well, once the Von Meter conversation stops, everything just falls off a hill.
Right.
You know that.
You can't follow it.
And it's not, San Francisco wins 38-10 last night in Mexico City. I don't know if Von Meter ever visited Mexico, but I'm sure if he did, it was covered by all the news agencies. The U.S. and Wales 1-1 tie yesterday for the first game of World Cup since, 2014 for the United States. So they're back in action. And speaking of the World Cup, according to the Evening Standard, Dominique Metzger was sent to cover the World Cup for Argentinian news outlet Todo Noticias. What?
No what?
Yes, that's right.
It's attention little dogs is what it means in Argentina. She's was interviewing fans who'd gathered in the city of Doha ahead of the World Cup opener, only to discover someone had managed to unzip her bag and steal the wallet. She was carrying credit cards, money, and some documents.
No, not in Qatar.
Metzger discussed the situation with a colleague back home and said she initially had some trouble getting assistance from law enforcement officials who declined to help her because of her gender.
Yes. You dare talk. I don't know why everybody I do is Russian, but you dare talk to police officer here.
Welcome to Doha. And FIFA's threat of on-field punishment for players has pushed World Cup teams to back down. They abandoned a plan on Monday for their captains, all the teams, we're going to wear armbands that were seen as a reply to host nation Qatar's human rights record. Just hours before the first players wearing the armbands in support of the One Love campaign were set to take the field, FIFA warned they would immediately be shown yellow cards. That changed the process.
And possibly a machete.
They were expecting some sort of action by FIFA, maybe a fine, but a yellow card is a different story. The standoff, just the latest dispute that threatened to overshadow play on the field since being awarded the World Cup hosting rights back in 2010. Conservative Qatar has faced criticism of its treatment of low-paid migrant workers as well as its criminalization of homosexuality.
Wow. On a lighter note, we have a text here, Chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's entitled "How Chick McGee Ruined My Life."
Go, baby, go.
Comes to us from a mailman, letter carrier, working hard. His name is Paul.
I got no beef with the Postal Service.
He goes, "How Chick McGee ruined my life. I am a mail carrier in Florence, Alabama, right across the river from Muscle Shoals. I have 3 guys on my route named Logan. So every day when I get to the address, I say to myself, Logan, I made a boom boom.
Logan, this is a delightful road trip, but I made another boom boom. Logan.
Thank you very much. You ruined this poor man's life. Thank you, Chick McGee.
Do you think if he works in Florence, do you think that he ever gets mail for Florence, Italy? They're in Florence, Alabama?
We're back to that.
Answer your son.
Well, that's an interesting callback. I think earlier in the show, I believe, who was it that had the proposition that, what was your problem there? Was it London, Ontario? Versus,
I don't know.
Yeah.
While fishing in France, is fishing still a sport? Fishing.
Oh, sure.
In France, a British man caught a monster-sized carp nicknamed the Carrot, weighed nearly 70 pounds. Andy Hackett, 42, made the find while fishing Blue Water Lake in Champagne, France. The 20-year-old female carp weighed 67.5 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
But we might call it a goldfish.
Oh.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That looks like a dog in an inflatable fish costume for Halloween.
It looks like a manatee that's covered in Cheetos.
Talk about God's mistake.
They didn't put it back in?
No, he had it. It was delicious, he said.
No, he didn't eat that.
I hope it was catch and release. Look at that critter.
He boiled it up had some mushy peas and sticky toffee pudding. And
that looks like a fish that you catch in a video game, and then it gives you more health or whatever. Then you get 4 more bullets.
Show it to me again. It's sort of comically shaped.
What do you mean it's comically shaped?
It doesn't look like your traditional goldfish.
This is just one of God's creatures. Okay?
No, I know, but it's
a fatty fat.
It's a fat carp. It's a fat goldfish.
You being what I'm saying, it looks, like I said, it looks more like a manatee than a fish.
Looks uncircumcised, doesn't it?
It looks like it swallowed something and it's just sitting in its belly.
So is that the world record?
For what?
Goldfish?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would have put it in the world record section had it been a world record.
That probably would have been in the story, too. It would have been mentioned.
Yeah, it would have been mentioned
rather than just a random guy in France.
I wanted to
Florence,
show you
Alabama.
how big the goldfish was because a friend of yours had a goldfish. He go to the fair. They used to feed the cheeseburgers in the aquarium in his apartment.
Thank you, Christy. What's coming up in sports?
That was me.
What I do?
The Von Meter thing.
I'm just sitting
you want to
here
get back to
minding my
Von
own
Meter,
business.
don't you? Other stuff coming up in sports, including world records.
And we have exciting Cheetos news coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We really do.
And I'm going to request Dana Gould because today as well.
Very good. We'll come back with that. That's a great idea.
And are you bringing home a date this Thanksgiving? Well, we have some news about that.
Oh, this is a great story.
That's a great idea.
Advice about what to do if you're meeting someone's family for the first time.
Have you ever done that, Willie, at a major holiday, bring home somebody new for Dad to meet?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh!
Yeah, we joke. He's fine. He's good with new girlfriends.
Oh,
on many occasions, not just Willie. I mean, everybody.
Does he have sort of a prima nocta sort of?
He's really not that. He's really sweet to people that you love. He legitimately is very good to people in your life.
You know why he's that way? Because everybody he meets every day, they're brand new to him. Even the people he's met before, they're brand new.
It's just, I mean, God forbid they have like a tattoo. Then he's got to know the whole backstory on that. But he is a good
nice
guy.
about it. I'll say, what's the story on that? Would you like to see my Von Meter?
You know,
tattoo?
not everything is a short story by Ray Bradbury in The Illustrated Man. Sometimes people just have tattoos.
What about a nice piercing in the nose? Will you notice that? Will you say something about that? Sure. Okay.
Now, we'll find out about all these things coming up. Right now, I want to talk about food, Thanksgiving. Sure, Thanksgiving pretty much got that down, but HelloFresh wants to help you out the rest of this holiday season. They've got their best offer ever, and they've cranked up the offer so it's even better than ever. What is HelloFresh? Well, they deliver the box of food to your house. Delicious food, fresh food, and of course, it's every week chef-crafted recipes. More than 35 a week to choose from. So say you want to have comfort food, they got it. Say you're a vegetarian or vegan, they've got that. You want low-calorie calorie? They've got that. Do you want low carb? They've got special editions of food for you. That's how it works. HelloFresh sends you the ingredients. They've done all the measuring right from the farm to your doorstep, and it's going to be fresh. And HelloFresh has cards that they provide with the recipes, with pictures, so you can tell a pomegranate from a mushroom. And Willie, what's the latest?
One of my favorites, the pork carnitas tacos with pickled onion and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh is going to send you 12 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps using one pan. In just over a half hour, you have this delicious taco dish from our friends at HelloFresh.
Here's the cool news. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. That's right, it's a new number. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. Why 70? Because it's 70% off now, plus free shipping. It's their best deal ever. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. Once again, that code is 70. BT Show 70 for 70% off and free shipping. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 70. Once again, coming up, a little tribute from the great comedian Dana Gould. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you
very
know,
good.
that would be
this
a
is Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, are you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
way we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
There-
says drop a
there.
deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah! Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I got a lot of corn and wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then I have some corn again. A feather sticking out, pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hang thing, and growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is my big brother Jake, he always was the smarty. He heard that November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop-up thermom. Had a little dream, all the good china. You know I like cranberries, lighting the candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any corn left? I'm getting kind of sleepy. You ate too much? Boy, I'm stuffed. I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife.
So if your horse has lost his stuff and his legs aren't thin and bony, and if his meat ain't very tough, then he comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Jim, we mentioned you are a tall man.
Yes.
6'6", huh? 6'6". Are you a single guy or married guy?
I just got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
How's that going?
First timer?
Yeah, first timer.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm learning, very slowly. I'm learning, when women get married, they take the guy's name, and I'm learning that us guys are also my married name is somebody. Somebody's got to take the trash out. At first, I was like, is she talking to somebody else? Is there somebody else here?
Somebody.
Shouldn't we be on a first name basis by now?
Well, someone's going to have to go to the hardware store, and somebody's going to have to put this table together.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Don't.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Safe Edition news.
I'm safe.
She is also safe.
It's available at Walmart.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick. God bless you.
Thank you. And right back at you. Right back at all of us. We're all going to get through this. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline.
I could bless him.
There's Willie Griswold.
Really? Every last one of us.
I'm Chick McGee, and yes, God bless us, everyone, or whatever you worship, a rock maybe, or some weird tree, whatever.
Sure, yeah, please.
Something in Latin, perhaps.
There's Tom.
Summum bonum.
Bonum, yes. We know. Summum bonum.
It's a law firm.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
We have a news story coming up where they have these so-called experts talking about how to introduce a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner to the family during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct in saying you're about to...
Yeah, I'm meeting my girlfriend's parents on Thursday.
Are you?
Oh, all right.
Now, I have a couple quick questions. Are you older than them?
Wow.
No, we're the same age.
Who's asking that question?
First of all, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Second of all, some of us might be insulted by that remark. So keep talking. Anyway.
Well, coming up, we have some advice for you, Pat.
I'll take it.
Are you going to take the guitar?
No, it's not a show off.
I'm a guitar guy at Thanksgiving. Yeah, there you
want to hear Wonderwall?
I have an email for Tom. This is from Mark. It starts, so I was watching Thursday's show. How do you do that, Ace?
YouTube, baby.
He's right.
Always helpful.
And I noticed that Tom liked being called Lord.
Oh, he sure did. Yes, at one point.
Well, now I know how you can officially become a Lord and gain that title, and it is for charity. He gives us a website here. It lets you buy land in Scotland, and when you do it, and then you officially become a Lord. You can even change your driver's license to Lord Tom Griswold. This is you, baby. Merry Christmas. I don't know how much land you have to buy. Maybe a couple acres. I don't know what it runs in the hinterlands of Scotland. Is that the outskirts of Scotland?
What are we looking at? I'll look up that for you.
You can send her the link.
Yeah. Let's.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, we were celebrating the late great Von Meter. Von Meter, comedian, musician.
Oh my God, he's back to fucking Von Meter.
80% of the people polled have not heard of Von Meter on our Twitter.
80 must be very happy because ignorance is bliss.
Are you listening?
Von Meter.
Why are we talking about careers for dock workers when they retire? That would be just as interesting.
No, it's interesting that today is the anniversary of the assassination of John F. Kennedy. A tragic day.
Yes.
Everybody, I try.
And by request from Josh Arnold, this is a very fine comedian. Dana Gould is also a veteran writer.
Do you see how you could have introduced Dana Gould without mentioning Von Meter? Yeah, that could have happened.
I'm trying to give this a thread to the show, you see. There's a theme. He wrote for The Simpsons, and here he is talking about, you'll see, the JFK assassination.
I was born on August 24th, 1964. Which is 9 months and 2 days after the Kennedy assassination.
Oh.
Wow.
Which tells you all you need to know about how my father processes grief. And now when I see the footage of the assassination, I get nervous because I realize if he misses, I might not be here. Hurry up! He's almost at the underpass!
Wow.
One of many funny stories about the Kennedy assassination.
Yes, indeed.
You know, they lost his brain. Do you know
What do you mean they lost his brain?
By the way, Google this. Do not take my word for it. They took the brain out of his head to weigh it, and then it went away. And the theory is that
someone?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They think that the Kennedy family had it removed so it wouldn't become some sort of grisly artifact. I like to think that 10 years after the Kennedy assassination, when you were elected president, the first thing they did was they took you down into the basement of the CIA where you met a very special chimp. We're having a lot of problems with the economy. Well, the problem is the lira is sinking everything in England. Let me throw my poop at the wall and see what sticks. I'll come back in an hour.
Dana Gould, and born 9 months after the JFK assassination.
A very special chimp.
Oh, that's so funny. Thank you very much. Good idea, Josh. We will get back to the sports page. Do we have any more exciting scores?
New research indicates that multi-directional sports like basketball and soccer are better than just running for building stronger bones in children.
Oh, I see. So, yeah.
When the real point of this is that
bear with me, everyone.
No, this is important. It's about not having your kids focus on one sport too early, which is what a lot of people are doing. As you know, there are now junior high school kids or elementary school kids that are moving to camps so they can play one sport all day, starting as very, very young kids.
A gentleman named Stuart Warden and his colleagues at Indiana University suggest that adults consider holding off on putting children in one sport early on. Adults may feel the need for kids to specialize sooner rather than later, but doing so puts children at a greater risk of an overuse injury, which prevents them from progressing to higher levels of competition.
Yeah, so mix it up is what they're saying.
And also, don't give them steroids too early.
No.
The findings are published in the Journal of Medicine and Science in Sport.
Got to wait until they're at least 6.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, maybe get them an education so they don't start talking like a Nazi, like Kyrie Irving. You know, maybe get them a little more well-rounded as a human being. Just saying.
Not wrong.
I would rather you talk about Von Meter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clumsily mentioned Kyrie Irving. Can we just
I think it's important
move
to
ahead? I know
the
people
fact
know that.
that
This is the show people come to for fun and goofiness.
I think it's fun, but you also have to tell people on occasion there are certain people that are idiots that you have to point out that they're morons. I'm just saying. We will get back to the action. My interesting story coming up about, I don't know if you saw this, about the parody of the Jack Daniels bottle that may end up in the Supreme Court. It involves a dog chew toy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Does it taste like Jack?
No, and the folks at Jack Daniels aren't happy.
Let's get the dog drunk, if you please.
They're apparently quite humorless. We'll find out what I'm talking about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio, a family man, a clean liver. Now, when you're on stage, Jim, you don't do a blue kind of show, do you?
I'm very clean and kind of, I talk about cake for like an hour because, cake's an important topic.
Cake, tell me about cake.
Well, there's a lot of different. Cake's a powerful food. Cake can actually bring people together. It's Bill's birthday. Yeah, I hate that guy. There's cake in the conference room. Well, I should say hello.
Who am I to pass judgment on him?
It's his big day. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good. Right. Cake, great. Right. Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. You're tuned to Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Mark Allison. Coming up tomorrow night, Wednesday, November 23rd, at Helium in downtown Indianapolis. My gosh, look at this show. Pat Godwin, Jeff Oskey, and Willie Griswold. All three together. Well, not together, but they'll be on stage separately. Patty G with his guitar, of course, the #1 comedy album in the country, Christmas Bonus. You can stream that at patgodwin.com for more. Also, at willie.griswold on Instagram for tickets and information to the show at Helium in downtown Indianapolis, the biggest party night of the year for you college kids coming home. Don't you want to see some stand-up comedy? Yes, you do. Pat Godwin, Jeff Oskey, and Willie Griswold again at Helium in downtown Indianapolis. And our own Josh Arnold, a homecoming of sorts as he returns to St. Louis, Missouri. He'll be at the Funny Bone Wednesday through Saturday, November 26th, including Thanksgiving night, a special show. You can get out of the house and go see Josh on stage at the Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. Greg Warren coming up Friday, November 25th, and Saturday, November 26th at the Funny Bone in Butler County, Ohio. And Donnie Baker, Saturday night, November 26th at the Attica Fairgrounds in Attica, Ohio. A great opportunity to see all of these fine young men up on stage doing what they do, stand-up comedy at its best. Get out there and have some fun and support these young comedians, won't you? You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. The World Cup began in Qatar with the United States and Wales battling to a 1-1 draw. Jimmy Garoppolo throws 4 touchdown passes, including 2 each to Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle. And the 49ers win their 3rd straight game by beating the Arizona Cardinals 38-10 in Mexico City last night on Monday Night Football. NBA winners last night: Cleveland, Indiana, Chicago, New Orleans, New York, Milwaukee, Minnesota, and the Clippers. Top 25 college basketball winners: number 4, Texas; number 8, Duke; number 9, Arkansas; number 10, Creighton; number 14, Arizona; number 17, San Diego State; number 25, Iowa all win. And the NHL yesterday: Calgary, New Jersey, Boston, St. Louis, San Jose, and Vegas win in regulation. Winnipeg and the Isles get their wins in overtime. And Nashville and Colorado both win shootouts. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joel Lindley is our guest. Now, do you drink at all?
I do drink.
Really? But that's got to be scary.
I went to buy beer the other day, and you know they sell non-alcoholic beer, right? Which is a good idea. But did you know they sell it by the keg?
I did not.
What kind of a loser consumes a whole keg of non-alcoholic beer? I mean, if you don't drink, fine. Have no duels, but don't do funnels. What are you going to brag to your friends the next day? Oh, dude, you should have been there. I mean, we were pounding that keg till 4 in the morning. Oh, I was so bloated. Then I drove everyone home.
Cool.
Yeah. There's a gigantic warehouse of stuff I don't get.
I can't
And they
understand
serve non-alcoholic beer there.
You know what? Another thing I
get
don't
that.
understand. Hooters has food to go. Who the hell's that for?
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. I get up
see
a
ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food. Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives?"
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom.
Fairgrounds details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Yes.
Poetry for Neanderthals, available at Walmart.
I am here.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
I forgot for a second, we're also on TV. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby, manning that track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, buddy.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Coming up, what you should do if you are being introduced to a new girlfriend or boyfriend during the holidays, going to a family event. You get to meet everybody. How do you act?
Pat, are you nervous?
Yeah.
And Pat Godwin is going to meet the parents of his new girlfriend coming up this weekend.
Thursday, yeah. That's great, man.
Yeah, you'll have a lot in common.
Yeah?
Medicare. We could talk plans.
Yeah, you should not be playing this game.
Yeah, no joke.
I got a few facts I could bust out real quick.
Yeah, I could bust out one.
You know, and he doesn't like me to talk about this, but he always says, we'll talk. This is off the air.
And you guys are all discussing Tom at the moment.
Yes,
Right.
this is all Tom and Chick. He'll tell me, look, I know you hate my advice. And I will try to tell him, no, Tom, I don't hate your advice. I just find it uncomfortable that you're giving me advice about life when yours is a wreck. That's all. That's the only problem. And he's doing the same thing with Pat. Somehow he's above this older guy, younger girl thing. I don't understand.
I just hope that your girlfriend's mom listens to the show enough to, when you walk in and she goes, "Look, there's John Denver."
Look, it's John Denver.
I hope her dad comes up to you and goes, "Hey, you want to play that song about my daughter's boobs?"
You want to sing it to my face?
There it is.
Is this helping at all?
Yeah,
this is making you less nervous.
Yeah, I'm shy in these situations.
Sure, but you'll do great.
Pat, is there a chance? Is there going to be a piano around?
She has a piano, yeah.
Can you show off a little bit? Play some Christmas carols?
Of course he can.
I only know my songs, really. I don't think they're appropriate. You know, Good Beaver
play
Gone
Circle
Bad.
City for him.
I could do that one. Yeah.
Good Beaver Gone Bad. Yeah, that's a good. No, you know some classic Christmas songs, right?
No, I don't. No, I just know my songs.
Well, maybe learn a couple Christmas songs for the occasion. Of course, you've got some new Pat Godwin Christmas songs. They're featured on that album. What's that album called?
Christmas Bonus, Tom.
Oh, Christmas Bonus. That's
I hadn't heard
available
about that.
for streaming everywhere.
Pat, may I give you just
Name it Pat Godwin's latest the next time, okay? Instead of Easter's here with him and bunny rabbit ears on the front or whatever you're going to do next.
That's really good, though, actually.
You want to get in on the really good foot?
Oh. Yeah.
Bring the mom flowers.
Flowers?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, you don't bring like a cheap thing of vodka and say, "Here, you need this." That'd be really bad.
No.
There you go, top heavy. Knock one back,
Oh, my goodness.
Walk in and give her flowers and say, "I'm going to go to the bathroom later. Would you like to join me?"
Knock one out.
Knock it out.
Before the entree.
See if that apple falls from that tree, huh? Come on.
Maybe well, I got it. Wait a second. Did you order a pie from the pie lady?
Yeah, I got the apple. I'm bringing it.
Oh, take that. Yeah, that's a home run.
Oh, yeah.
And just
Take that.
rebox it, tell her you baked it.
They're going to know, trust me.
Sure. Now bring her
the pie. That's a good idea.
And
flowers, for God's sake.
And flowers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy to
put
do.
the pie down and go, boy, speaking of pie, your daughter's got quite a pie, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
boy. You know, this isn't the sweetest pie I've ever had. This isn't the sweetest pie I've ever
That's
dipped
the
my
second
finger
best.
in.
That's the second best pie I've had in my mouth
this week.
These are all good ideas. All good things.
You know, when I was done, it was a la mode. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you guys are terrible.
Where's the ice cream?
So maybe Willie knows a guy that knows a guy. If you needed,
What, Eddie?
Any what?
Any little reefer.
Oh, reefer knows.
Oh, yeah, that's what he needs.
Do not offer my drug dealing abilities to your friends.
No, I'm saying
I thought high school was over. I don't need this anymore.
Okay, sorry.
No, Willie can get you some candy that looks like just, candy they would place out for the holidays. So mix some of that in with the real candy and
watch the fun start.
Yeah.
Huh?
Unless they want to do. I'm not a big fan of an unintentional. People need to know when they're taking what they're taking. That's unfair. Don't drug people.
Are you? Are you going there for a traditional Thanksgiving dinner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Is it, if it's buffet style?
No,
or
it's a regular sit down.
Okay.
Is it just her mom and dad, or
Mom and dad and her kids, her two kids? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've met them.
Any
huh?
drunken uncles or?
No. Very
small.
Yeah.
This is going to end with a SWAT team at the door. You wait and see.
That's my family.
Is your son going?
No, he's going up to his grandma's.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Phew.
All right.
No broken lamps. No jumping on the table.
Yeah, you got to give him a year.
On the table.
Now, have you decided what you're going to wear?
Just something simple and casual,
No, you should probably fuss.
Purple pimp suit, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Fedora.
I insist on a hat. Yes, a fedora.
A fine
Not like a
chapeau?
baseball. Yes.
I have like a JFK hat.
How about maybe like a priest collar?
Oh, for gosh sakes.
That's funny.
Just be comfortable.
Show up in a cassock and surplus.
That'd be.
Please, just show, wear an ascot and just be as flamboyant as you can. Just do your Paul Lynde voice the whole time.
Pass the turkey.
Boy, but this had a big neck, huh? Boy.
I got you a hat. I got you one of those Boston Scully.
I love that hat.
As Paul Lynde say, do you have another daughter named Kim?
Ooh. They don't have another daughter.
that is a history of women named Kim.
Yes.
We will get back to the sports desk with Chick McGee here in the Bob and Tom program briefly. Is there anything interesting over there?
Nope.
Stupid world record. That's a shame.
The Colorado man has set the Guinness World Record for the oldest person to grind a ski rail.
Oh, yeah? How old is he?
Mr. Dave Schott, S-C-H-A-U-T, or Shout.
As in who gives a shot.
Nice.
Was 65 years, 231 days. 65? There are people that hardly ever reach this age.
No joke.
So old.
Good Lord, that's old.
Basically dead.
He accomplished the feat earlier this year in Beaver Creek. What, do you get the Beaver Creek alerts on Google? Is that how this works?
It's a Guinness record. You do them every day.
Schott told Vale Daily. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
The Vale Daily. I read in the Vale Daily that the Griswolds are here again.
How nice.
Hide the silver, if you know what I mean. Especially Wilbur Griswold.
The patriarch is in a Santa hat.
Wilbur's light-fingered.
Holiday droll.
The Vale Daily that Guinness agreed to create a new category for him, making his successful attempt the first record with his new...
And this is something I don't really get. It's skiing on a rail. It's sort of a stunt.
I should keep coughing because Schott says he hopes to inspire other older people to get in shape and get out there and do extreme sports.
You know, the thing about the rails, if you're a beginner, they have what are kind of just boxes.
Sure.
And you can kind of just ski right up to them. You don't need to change your direction or anything. You can just go, you land on them. But the thing they don't tell you, when you fall on that, instead of following on a little bit of snow to the left or right, you're just falling straight on a metal box.
Oh.
So even to practice this thing, you can almost break your back.
Oh.
This guy's a real badass, man.
Okay.
Willie, don't you normally do the rails before you hit the slopes?
Okay.
Hey, how's the powder today? Oh, the snow?
It's actually hard to open those.
Drugs.
It's hard to open those little baggies with your gloves on, John. So you have to do it before you leave the hotel.
What did Newman say on Seinfeld? What kind of a snowblower did you hook us up with?
Grinding the rails.
Yeah.
Now, Josh, don't you have the record for the oldest stripper to do a lap dance grind on you?
That's right. Yeah. And old Bethany was, boy, she was good at what she did.
Hello, doll.
What's coming up in sports?
Another world record from China.
Okay, and we will once again talk about bringing a date for that Thanksgiving meal.
And we have a shocking sports update coming up from the World Cup.
Oh, okay. And
just
something real quick. We got a winner here. I forgot
a winner
to tell
on
you.
what?
Week 11 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition is a gentleman named Greg Glow, Glowe. He is from, as we continue this.
It's not glowy?
He's from Warsaw, Indiana.
Oh, cool.
So now you're going to ask if he gets mail for
Warsaw, Poland.
Yeah.
Go Tigers.
Could happen.
Hey, congratulations, Greg. He wins the Big Green Egg Mini Max, and we're going to try to get a hold of Greg and talk to him this morning for a special edition of the Shoe-In of the Week with all these games coming up on Thanksgiving weekend for Week 12 of the NFL season. By the way, Greg was the only one that got all 14 games correctly.
Wow.
All of them. So you can be part of it, too. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Be part of Week 12 and get those entries in prior to the first game on Thursday, which is what time? Sometime around noon, I think. We'll find out. I'll get that number for you soon, but get them in early this week because of the Thursday.
Just do it by Wednesday night, I'll say.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, then you're ahead.
Right now, I want to talk about this might be a pretty good gift for somebody. Have them check out Simply Safe because the holiday season is the season of thievery for some.
Give the gift of peace of mind. Are you kidding me? And there's never been a better time to give Simply Safe because Simply Safe Home Security, it's now 50% off the award-winning security system. More families can feel safe and secure this holiday season. How good is it, they say? Well, Simply Safe was named the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News & World Report for the third year in a row. In that emergency that you know is going to happen, 24/7 professional monitoring agents, Use Fast Protect technology exclusively from Simply Safe to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real, so you get faster police dispatch. And Simply Safe has whole home security, advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, and smarter ways to detect motion. Top-rated Simply Safe app for your smartphone. You stay in complete control of your system wherever you are. Maybe you're in Vail, grinding the rails, anytime, anywhere. Just look down at your phone. You can arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras, see what's going on in your backyard, for instance, or adjust system settings. All that for less than $1 a day. And don't miss your chance for massive savings on our favorite security system, specifically my favorite security system, do-it-yourself system. Get 50% off any new system. Just go to simplysafetom.com today. It's the biggest discount of the year. That's simplysafetom.com. And yeah, it makes a great gift.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Also coming up, that Bob Dylan autographed book you paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for. Oops.
That's such
that was faked. We'll find out about that coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show. And Duke, I understand you've got a very special surprise for us.
You could say that.
All right.
Just did.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
This could be complete chaos.
Okay. That's what we like around here.
The bird of America has always been the bald eagle. But there's another feathered unsung hero too. Generation after generation giving up for the common good. Listen to the story, let the truth be understood. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. My heart, I'm red, white, and blue. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. A true American patriot through and through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other birds just flick, flap, fly, and flutter. From the toucan to the tiny parakeet. Much meat. Pepper them with nuts, breadcrumbs, and butter. So, chop off my head and then turn up the heat. Eat me. Ha-ha, I'm a turkey. Stretch out on the sofa when you're through. Oh, eat me. I'm a turkey. Next day, I'll be a tasty sandwich, too. Now, turkeys have their splinter factions. Dissident birds, unwilling to serve. Foul, pinko, sissy, wimpy turkeys. That's right. But the major portion of these semi-flightless birds say, oh, eat me! Eat me! I'm a turkey! Yeah, penguins and parrots wouldn't be the same. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey! Yeah, gobble me up before the football game! Oh, boy! Happy Gert and Uncle Hank, get that wishbone and give it a yank! Let's take this opportunity to thank! Who else but me? A turkey, that's right! Eat me like the Pilgrims used to do! Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey! If I had a musket, I'd be eating you! I regret that I have but one carcass to give for my country. Oh, no. One good-looking turkey there, but we're going to stuff this son of a bitch with rearrangements. It'd be really good, I'm telling you right now. Turkey.
The turkey's being walked off the camera. We have set up a guillotine.
Oh, look at that. My Lord, look at that.
What was the budget for this?
Holy hell.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest bird. This thing's not going to kill me this way. On the face of the earth. Oh,
boy.
Oh, just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving from the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Going out of business sale. Everything must go. Fergler's Hardware Store. If Fergler's doesn't have it, you don't Fergin need it.
Hi, I'm Ernie Fergler.
He's Ernie Fergler. If you don't come buy some stuff today, he'll kick your ass. Be there. Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
So, Mark, you're a single guy.
Yeah, I tell you though, it's tough because I got these neighbors behind me.
Really?
My neighbor Gail, very
Gail.
Gail is a woman who just moved. Her bedroom wall is right behind mine, and she has a new boyfriend. And I found this out. His name is
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Sure is.
That's available at Walmart. Poetry for Neanderthals.
No, Christy's not.
Christy.
No.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Check.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey,
Manning.
if Christy were available at a store, I was
Track phone.
more like a
Hotline.
Nordstrom.
Hot phone.
Well, thank you.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Frederick
But first, it's time.
Cup.
Thank you for sharing that. I love
A World Cup stunner, the first one just over Saudi Arabia, shocked Argentina 2-1 today for the first major upset in Qatar. The first Arab World Cup, Saudi Arabia knocked off Lionel Messi and the powerful Argentines. One of the pre-tournament favorites, Argentina, which had not lost in 36 straight international matches. They'll now need to scramble in their final two group matches to avoid elimination. This is one of the biggest upsets in the world of soccer.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Do what now?
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
We still have two chances.
That's your response.
Evita?
Yes.
Weren't they one of the favorites to win this whole thing?
Yeah. I put money on them
What
yesterday.
he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just said the story. Thanks for listening.
What was the score? I'm sorry. I still don't.
2-1.
Very
Instead
hard.
of fashioning your...
Very hard for me to care. Okay.
Thanks for
more
your
people care about
support,
Von
Tom.
Meter than about
No, that's wrong.
could you get the phone, please?
Nope.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
I'm good. You guys all gearing up for Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
You know everybody loves it, but you know what? My favorite is the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
When everybody who moved away comes back to your town to party.
Sure, it's a big night.
You know, just run into that go-getter dude, Adam. Hey, he's the guy from your class who moved away right after high school and came back to town once a year just to brag about how great his life is on a regular. Pulls into boonies in a new Toyota Corolla, riding on Vogues. It's like easy, Adam. We all know it's a rental, dick bastard. And the best is when you run into that one chick, Susie Davies, the hottest of all the cheerleaders. Remember?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she moved to Phoenix to marry some football star, and then he blows his knee out the first game of his career. I had to move the entire family to Ottawa on the practice squad of CFL, the Far East. Man, I tried watching Canadian football once. They don't have yards over there. They got meters.
Okay.
Yeah, sex trying to do third down conversions the whole game, Christy. It's not one big story problem. Anyway, Susie comes back to town last Thanksgiving, all single, dropped them babies off at her parents' house, came out to Boonies, throwing back shots, twerking on the dance floor. Started looking for someone who had more babies than an unemployed possum. I swear to God. So, of course, she was down. I was down. Just took me a basket of fried pickles. She was basically a common nuisance in my crowd show night. Going at it all hot and heavy till some radio commercial comes on with a baby crying. Next thing you know, she's lactating all over my truck. Ruined a pair of my fuzzy dice, too. You laugh, but a year later, my truck still smells like Red Lobster's dumpster. I swear to God. Oh, and the last time I seen her, it looked like she'd beefed up a good 60 pounds. I mean, hell, with her washed-up husband, she'll probably be playing linebacker for the Ottawa Beaver Lickers. I swear to God. Oh, man. Okay, I better run. Sounds like your boy Whiffy put Peppy in the dryer again, Chris.
Okay, take care of that, dog. Thank you very much, Donnie. Thanks.
I gotta go.
We have a big upset in the world of the World Cup once again, Chick McGee.
Saudi Arabia beat Argentina 2-1. Now you want to hear about it.
Not really.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks a lot. Stupid world. But you want to hear about this.
Sure. What is it?
You'd rather hear this. One of the biggest upsets in soccer history.
Yeah.
Gives way to a man in China has broken the Guinness World Record for the tallest house of cards built in 12 hours.
Oh, wow. Well, how cards you say?
Oh, my God.
Tian Rui, Tian.
Tian.
Rui.
Yeah.
Earned the title after completing a house of cards that measured a little over 11 feet tall.
Ooh.
He finished building the 50-level house in just 5 hours and 5 minutes. It remained standing for over 10 minutes to qualify for the record. Isn't that something? Isn't that just
There's a picture of this kid standing next to
it's taller than him, I bet.
Giant ladder, yeah.
Yeah, I had to get a ladder.
If it's 11 feet, I would think it'd be taller than him.
One slip and the whole thing comes down.
Yeah, that's why it's called a house of cards.
Oh, is this like a conventional deck of cards, or are they different size over there?
Are they the big cards?
Hey, buddy,
ones?
Congratulations. You're a world record holder. Join the club.
Dear Tom and only Tom, I really do enjoy the clips from Von Meter. Maybe you could play some clips of Charlie Chaplin. He was a comedic genius as well.
But see, Charlie Chaplin's career wasn't cut short due to the assassination of a president. It's an interesting story. Once again, the Mo Rockham obituary is...
that is very good. I will give you that.
I don't think he does his podcast anymore, but those episode is still available.
Yeah, there's still episodes out.
But nothing would make you happier than if you could find Von Meter and just walk up to him and go, "Hey, but that assassination really queered your deal, huh?"
Mr. Meter's no longer with us. Yeah.
If he had been alive, you would have loved that, wouldn't you?
No, I would have loved it. There's just an interesting footnote to the
you would not
assassination of the president. Once again, that took place on this date in 1963. That's why we were talking about it earlier today. And we have... many other things to review today throughout the show. So we can get back to that a little bit later. And is there more sports, or is that the...
No, a couple days ago, though, I'm reading this story online about there's a town in Alaska that will not see sunshine for 65 days.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that the coolest ever?
No.
Wow. I bet they have a big party. And
I bet they are drinkers.
The sun set for a final time 2 nights ago in America's northernmost town. A word I can't pronounce in Alaska. It's UTQI and then a bunch of other consonants. It's home to around 4,500 people. The majority of the residents are Alaskan natives. On Friday, the polar night began for the town formerly known as Barrow. Last sunset of the year today. The sun won't rise again until January 23rd, 2023.
Oh, my. Wow. How do they do
I bet vitamin D sales are up.
And those...
I don't believe that.
Sun lamps?
I don't believe SAD. What is that? Season effect?
You don't?
Nope, don't believe it.
You're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I'd be in my apartment like a little lizard, just staring into a light in my terrarium.
Yeah.
Right?
How would you do with 65 days of nighttime? No sunshine, Tom.
I wouldn't care for that.
Really?
No. They have skiing up there?
I bet so.
In the dark?
I bet there's
a couple lights out.
Well, you have a headlamp on your cap, right?
You ever seen 30 Days of Night?
No.
It's one of a fine vampire film where these vampires discover, hey, this town in Alaska, 30 days a night, we're going to do pretty well.
Oh.
It's good.
So they've got like Dracula wearing a sort of a
snowsuit.
Yeah, the lead vampire is an actor you really like, that Houston dude, Danny Houston.
Oh, God,
yeah,
he's fantastic.
Yeah.
You love Dan. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Great
yeah.
actor.
That's a good one.
Wow.
He was in Yellowstone, I thought, for a little bit.
Of course, everyone, it all comes back to Yellowstone.
Yeah, we're getting a little tired of it.
Oh, really?
Is that sports?
Yeah, because nobody's talking about Yellowstone. Everybody's talking about Von Meter.
Von Meter.
Yeah, that's
tragic career fall on that.
Short.
Yeah.
Register someone's.
Was a president assassinated? What happened at Von Meter? That's the problem. Go ahead, hit the music, you nut.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes.
Have a
Thank you,
good
Chick.
meal. Yeah.
What, are you out?
Here's Christy. I'm out.
Are you out already?
I'm out.
You're already off tomorrow.
Up here, I'm already gone.
I'm sorry. I can't pretend I care about soccer. Sorry. I don't care if it's the World Cup. It's meaningless to me.
Well, then, just because it's meaningless to you.
Why can't you understand how important?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Okay, Argentina lost
one of the
match.
favorites.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, now how do we expand on that? Do we call some Argentinian dude and see if he's crying? And hey, I didn't go see that Madonna movie either. I didn't care about Argentina then. Still don't.
Never mind.
You tried.
I tried.
Yeah.
Chick, it's been good knowing you this morning, man.
E for effort.
How about this? Von Meter was part Argentinian. How about that? Anything for you?
Played goalie.
Okay. Go ahead.
On a sports-related note, DJ Khaled is renting out his sneaker room on Airbnb. The hip-hop mogul giving away two one-night stays inside his Miami home, which includes an outdoor lounge and pool. Guests will stay in a room that contains 10,000 pairs of shoes from Khaled's robust sneaker collection.
Nothing like hip-hop excess to save the world, huh?
How bizarre. Why that room?
10,000 Khaled shoes.
I have several shoes in there. I fight
foot odor?
Foot odor, yeah. The smell of not necessarily the smell of feet, but the smell of tennis shoes.
Right.
It's pretty strong sometimes.
I would think this would be unpleasant.
I would too.
It's objectionable, yeah.
And also, if you know anything about DJ Khaled,
yeah.
Well, I guess shoes have tongues.
This doesn't have anything to do with that.
He doesn't like to use his.
No, he doesn't.
Why are you bringing that back?
That's a fascinating fact about that man. Yeah,
the lucky guest will also receive a pair of the We the Best Jordan 5S. Do you have a pair of those?
I don't know.
A private shopping session at a premier sneaker store, and a catered dinner from Khaled's restaurant, The Licking.
The Licking.
Yeah, of course.
That's ironic.
Yeah. You think he did it on purpose?
Here's the headline. DJ Khaled refuses to perform oral relations on his wife.
His wife, no less. Mm-hmm.
He said, quote, the rules are different for men.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Because he wants her to do it to him. There are some things that women might not want to do. Quote, I got to get it done because the man is the king.
How about that?
When it comes to returning the favor, Khaled said, I just can't do what you want me to do. I just can't. His comments went viral on social media. Users calling him immature and selfish.
Yeah, but he's got a black American Express card. That's all she cares about.
Dwayne Johnson commented, clearing his throat, as a man, I take great pride in mastering all performances.
Yeah.
Here, you'll like this one. Country music star Jason Isbell. We're all fans of Jason Isbell. He said DJ Khaled would be a much better rapper if his tongue were stronger.
Oh.
Wow. So
Back to the overnight stay. It will be December 5th and 6th, and bookings will open at 1 p.m. on November 29th, and you only have to pay $11, a nod to Khaled's shoe size, for the experience. Airbnb offering it as part of a promotion for the best Air Jordan 5 collection drop.
Oh, I see. So he's getting money all around.
Oh,
for this.
yeah.
Man, oh, man.
Okay, well, there's a picture of him where he's at a seafood restaurant. He's eating a salad. His wife's eating a hot dog.
Isn't that interesting?
It seems to be a theme with this guy. Okay, very good.
He didn't care anything about his overnight stay in his shoe room.
No, I don't. He should give all those shoes to charity and be a better human being.
If some millionaire bought one of Bob Dylan's typewriters, you'd say this was genius.
No,
you
I would
just
say it
get
was
mad because hip hop confuses you.
Oh, I think it's a role model. The tendency to have excessive everything is.
Stop looking for rock stars and rappers to be your role models.
Yeah.
They're not role models. They're morons with a lot of money. It's okay. They make fun music sometimes, but
Hey, Tom, look inward. Look inside. Okay?
Okay, DJ, you keep doing it, buddy.
Hey, Bob Dylan's publisher admitted that the $600 hand-signed copies of the singer's new book were not individually inscribed. Simon & Schuster released a statement that said, quote, "To those who purchased the Philosophy of Modern Song limited edition, we want to apologize. As it turns out, the limited edition books do contain Bob's original signature, but in a penned replica form. We are addressing this immediately by providing each purchaser with an immediate refund." The statement came after days of complaints from customers who compared their copies on social media and found the autographs suspiciously alike. The books had arrived with a letter from Simon & Schuster CEO Jonathan Karp, vouching for the signature's authenticity.
Put Fishman on this.
Oops.
Yeah, they used ironically, he went electric. They used the electric pen that can sign for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous. They lied to people.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And Bob knew this?
I doubt it.
Of course.
I doubt if he really cared.
Well, that's certain.
I think he's got other things to deal with.
It's a great book.
Now. Yeah, but I mean...
Terrible title. It makes me not want to read it at all.
It's really good, though. He does about 3 or 4 pages on all these songs. It's great.
So you bought $600 book?
No, I bought the $35.
Oh, okay.
It's a regular book called The Philosophy of Modern Song.
Oh, so you didn't have to buy the $600 copy.
That was a special edition. A signed edition.
Yeah.
They
just
had
ripped people off.
Yeah, they did.
Isn't that fraud?
That should be full refund and then some.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
But I think they have those electric pens that can...
Yeah, like doesn't the president have that? All presidents?
I think so.
Yeah,
it'll sign
some weird thing.
And last time Dylan went electric, it was
problematic.
People got very upset. Also, I don't know why. I thought it was great myself. But coming up, we have what in the news, Christy Lee?
Well, bringing a date home for Thanksgiving, we'll have some advice for you. Cheetos in the news, Jack Daniels in the news, pot-bellied pigs, and a spider monkey.
The Cheetos news is great. The Cheetos news is great. Oh, look, you can tell it's a fake signature. The guy spells it D-I-L-L-L-O-N.
Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, that's not
too many L's.
Dead giveaway.
When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right. Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you know,
very good.
that would be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What? Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to...
Drop a deuce.
It
There-
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Critical engine firing went well until the capsule emerged from behind the moon. It's the first time a capsule has visited the moon since the Apollo program 50 years ago. Orion blasted off last Wednesday from Florida's Kennedy Space Center on a 3-week flight. It's holiday time at the White House, and President Joe Biden and his wife Jill plunging into the season, so to speak. President Biden participated in the annual pardoning of a Thanksgiving turkey on Monday. The First Lady accepted delivery of the official White House Christmas tree, and both Bidens visited North Carolina later in the day to share an early Thanksgiving meal with members of the military and their families at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point. The burst of holiday activity follows the president's granddaughter's White House wedding and his 80th birthday over the weekend. By the way, the turkeys that were pardoned named Chocolate and Chip. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. If you're in the Indianapolis area, come out for a night of laughs and fun tomorrow night at Helium in Indianapolis with Jeff Oskey. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Kiwi Rogers is our guest. Kiwi, having just met you, I can guess you're obviously an athlete.
Yeah, I work out a little bit. They have the whole thing where you pump weights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to have that cardiovascular, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing basketball the other day. They made me guard the worst dude on the other teams. It was a fat dude wearing thongs. Man. You know standing on the court smoking a cigarette. You know I was in bad shape.
And you couldn't keep up with
I
him.
couldn't keep up with him. I got involved with that aerobics. Don't like aerobics, man. That's too much like sex.
It is.
Aerobics?
Yeah, you sweat, muscles hurt, and then you got a woman up there telling you you're not doing it right.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is
Calm.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Willie Griswold's here.
Yep.
I'm Chick McGee, and there's Tom Griswold taking a pull off of bottled water.
Should we?
The most troubling thing I've seen in quite a while.
We have this.
You really mouth that thing, don't you?
What?
That bottled water you have.
Oh, let me see that.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Hey, Linda loves it.
You mouthed that thing.
Yeah, both lips, top and bottom lip.
Both
locked
of
on.
them. Yeah.
We have the snoo spam figgy pudding.
Yep.
Now, should we? Do you eat this? Do you heat this up?
No, you don't.
I think that you don't. You certainly don't have to. I think that I'll try a raw slice.
Okay, we'll do that coming up in a few minutes. Then this is a special edition for the holiday season. Figgy pudding from Spam.
I love
It's an English Christmas delicacy, basically, figgy pudding.
Figs love dates.
Oh, I do too.
We'll see how it tastes. Is our poll still up there about Von Meter?
Last I looked, it was 80-20. I haven't.
Overwhelmingly, no one knows who Von Meter is. So you are educating people all across the world.
Part of a comedy troupe that did the famous album, The First Family.
And then The First Family, right?
The largest selling record of all time.
All time. Before there was entertainment invented, they
when
relied
President
on
Kennedy
that.
was killed. So the joke kind of died with it. Good morning, you uncultured simpletons, writes Daniel.
Guilty.
Let me be the first to say I hate it when anything validates Tom's obsessions, but I have to come clean. On a recent episode of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, Kevin Nealon discussed the influence of Von Meter on many comedians today.
Really? Today?
Yeah, apparently.
76. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What now?
76.2% have never heard of Von Meter.
See, we're educating.
23.8, yep.
Okay, there we go.
And I bet 20% of those yeps have heard it from you.
Oh, just educating the people. It's just about the precious nature of life. And how
your opinion of you is fascinating.
Just a few bullets can change history. Well, let's turn back to Christy Lee at the news.
Three shooters, triangulated.
Okay, very good. What do you got?
Relationship experts have some tips for you if you are introducing a new partner to your relatives during this holiday season.
Now, Pat is the one in question today.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Godwin is going to be meeting his new lady friend's parents.
His new lady friend.
I'm trying to be delicate.
His girlfriend.
Yeah,
My boyfriend's mother calls me his lady friend.
See, that's nice.
It's cute.
You know, that is
Yes.
sweet. I mean, we don't, in American English, we don't really have a proper word for.
No.
You say girlfriend for someone who is
I beg your pardon?
clearly an adult woman.
What about lover?
Yeah.
I think I'll take a lover. How about that?
Yeah, lover's
like
a little
that.
too much. Yes.
What about partner?
No. See, that's confusing for a number of reasons.
Sure, yeah.
Partner, I think. At least originally it meant like a business partner. Then partner meant a gay partner.
Now it can mean
Now, yeah, it's
any kind of partner.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, cowboys say it too. Hey, partner.
Yeah.
Sure.
Howdy.
Very good. Good.
Hey, partner.
Bree Jenkins, a marriage and family therapist from Los Angeles, told USA Today, number one, prepare your partner Warn your partner of any family members who are awkward so they can emotionally prepare and not be blindsided, quote, by any uncomfortable dynamics.
Yeah, when Uncle Clarence says, "Can I take your bra off?" If you know it's coming.
Hey, listen, Aunt Lillian is a ball grabber.
I just love balls. I can't help it.
Yeah, Lillian and Clarence, what a couple. He goes for the nips, she goes for the balls.
I have an idea.
Very
Let's
weird.
stop inviting Lillian and Clarence. This is not a good idea.
They're family.
I won't be able to grab any balls if I'm not invited.
Number 2, arrive early. Jenkins said arriving a few days early will give immediate family members a chance to meet your partner.
A few
that
days?
way. Well, if you're coming from out of town.
Yeah, this is early. Yeah, I'm with Willie. This is terrible.
It's Tuesday, and dinner's not till Thursday. What are you doing
if you're
here?
coming from out of town, you meet on a Tuesday night, maybe go to a light dinner with just the parents. And that way you don't have to meet everybody all at once.
If you're worried things are going to be awkward, just make as little time possible for things to be awkward. Get there 5 minutes before dinner.
No. If you're meeting your partner's family, they suggest showing up with a gift in hand, Pat.
Oh, boy.
As Josh said, flowers is a good idea. And always offer to help out. That's important.
I hate this conversation.
Oh, I've got Pat, I've got a great idea.
So uncomfortable.
I've got a great idea. Go buy like 30 condoms and get the extra long ones.
You mean the magnums?
Yeah, the magnums. Okay. And then go buy a rubber tree and then staple the condoms to the tree.
Don't kill a rubber tree for your silly joke.
Present her with a rubber tree.
Dad, be honest. Have you bought a condom since the late 80s? Be completely honest, because they don't come in extra long. I know that for sure.
Why do you hate this conversation so much?
Makes you uncomfortable.
Like I said, I'm gonna whoever I marry, her family's gonna have to be dead.
I'm with you, Josh.
You don't want to meet anybody else's family.
Yet you've put them through that with your family, correct?
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, I'm not saying I'm not a filthy hypocrite.
Okay. I said nothing about filthy.
Hey, Josh and I are in the same club. No,
Number 3, if you're bringing home a day for Thanksgiving, have a plan if things go south. Jenkins suggests developing a secret sign to let each other know if you need to be saved from an awkward situation.
I hate it here. Let's get the hell out of here, please.
You know what? I say this, but I've never. Every one of my girlfriends in my life, I've gotten along with their family.
Well, I can't imagine you not getting along with anyone.
Oh, I'm very likable.
You are very
As far as you know.
They heard the show?
What's that?
Has the family heard the show?
Some and some haven't. Yeah.
Do you think you're just making up the problems in your head because it's easier to see the problems than it is to, really settle down?
No, I think it's just one of those things where I would rather retreat than deal with anything. So, but I'll discuss this with my therapist.
Yeah, I was going to say.
so wait a minute. So you're supposed to develop.
And why do you feel that way?
You're supposed to develop a secret sign.
Yeah, what would your secret sign be?
Well, I don't know. It would have to be visual, I assume.
Right.
It can't just be, as Chick pointed out, shouting out, "Get me the hell out of here."
Point to the door.
You can always fake that, like you're putting a noose around your neck and then tug it
to the gun in your mouth.
Wouldn't people?
Oh yeah, spinning the chamber of the gun.
That's always fun.
Oh, I think the classic probably is take your hand, pretend you're holding a broom, and then put it up by your mouth and wave your hand horizontally while shoving your tongue in your cheek.
That's the sign for I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Did you? I know I've said this a lot, but I'm kind of serious. Did you hit your head? Is he okay?
No, I'm kidding. So what would be a good sign? Like some kind of a nose?
Something subtle. Put your cell phone on the dinner table. Something
We
like
got that. Well, that's coming up.
Fart as loud as you can.
Let's go, Toots.
If there's a lull,
Mrs. Johnson,
your keys.
Do you have a lighter? I've got a fart I really want to light.
You guys are going to like this. Kids, get around here.
you'd have to come up with a secret sign. I don't know. Maybe it's scratching your head or tugging at your earlobe like Carol Burnett used to do. I don't know.
How about chicken wing?
Chicken wing.
Yeah,
The
ain't
chicken
no
wing.
thing like a chicken wing.
Yeah. If there's a lull in the conversation, they suggest finding commonalities with more general questions that can help with small talk.
Anybody else here have a penis?
How about an orgy? What do you think?
Anybody celebrating anything? Yeah, start doing your act.
That's not what they are suggesting.
Oh.
Maybe what sports team are you rooting for, or where's the best place?
So you sound like an alien trying to be a human being. What sports organization are you a fan of?
Well, you want to keep it non-political. That's important. So it's like, well, my favorite holiday is either the 4th of July or January 6th.
See, and once again, you break your own rules that we had, I don't know how many meetings about.
If I
Here
made
you
That's a
are.
funny thing to say.
If I made that joke, he would have talked to me in the hallway.
It doesn't matter.
That's
That's
why I hate it.
funnier than it is controversial.
It doesn't matter what side you're on. That's stupid.
Yes, exactly.
You would never say that. This is the whole point.
And Willie, being on your phone really turns the family off, so don't use your phone.
No, I'm just saying as a little signal, it's
Right.
just a little subtle thing. Put your phone on the table above your plate or below your...
Oh,
just,
there you go.
There's little things you can do.
Maybe put the light on and
You know, the
shine it in your eye.
Maybe ask for a side that you don't typically ask for. That can be a signal we want to get out of here. Things like that.
Boy, that's just... But then you're stuck with a side you don't want. Hey, Mr. Green Bean Casserole, you sure haven't taken a bite. Well, I meant for it to be a sign for us to get the hell out of here.
You don't have to load all the way up on the green bean
I
casserole.
noticed you've spelled out the word help with gravy on your mashed potatoes.
That's pretty funny.
I think the only thing we can do is, obviously it's too late for this year.
Yeah.
But next year, I think we all should go to someone's house for Thanksgiving and see how it goes.
Oh, that'd be a great idea.
Isn't that a great idea?
Christy, the last point you made.
What?
So you want to pick a safe topic. Like,
Yes.
who's your favorite football team? Do you think that would be a controversial?
What is your favorite sports franchise?
When do you think life begins? Things like that.
I couldn't help notice you have a garage. What type of car do you have?
You avoid controversies.
Does anyone else hate Tom Brady? What do you think? Let's say that's probably a safe.
What
bet.
a lovely domicile.
This food is delicious. I will enjoy it.
Okay, well, so that's some pretty good advice. You get all that down, Pat?
I'm writing it down.
So
yeah.
stay off your phone.
Right. I will
Take
do that.
flowers.
Flowers, bring
Offer
the pie.
to help.
Bring the pie. Hopefully they haven't heard the show.
You're going to bring a pie and you're going to bring some flowers.
Sure.
A plant would be nice instead of flowers, something that lives longer.
Don't forget the
Don't
not the
listen
rubber
to
plant.
him.
No.
No. A plant's stupid.
No.
Then they have to make
really
room
dumb.
for the
Yeah,
plant.
and then you got to take care of it. What if they travel?
You ever try to
don't
throw
know.
a plant away? It's really an
You know, plant's a living thing. You're supposed to sing to them and talk to them. And
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. How about check out a rose bush I brought you. Should I go ahead and dig a hole now, or?
I hope none of our other guests brought you a ficus.
You know, as I come here in the future, I'll see how big the rose bushes got.
Right, won't that be nice?
that way, every time they walk by this nice, azalea, whatever it is,
Oh,
they're
my
thinking of
gosh.
you, Pat.
Oh, Jesus, look at him.
This cactus.
What did he just get out of the car? A pine tree? For God's sake.
Whatever you bring, if you bring a plant, whatever you bring, that'll be your name, right?
Yeah.
Rose bush coming,
Here comes old ficus.
Thanks a lot. That thing died in a week. Remember that?
You guys
boy.
also call it
A fig tree.
Sorry.
we have a.
I can't wrap it up. We'll be back. We can argue when we come back. Okay.
Yeah.
This we call Arbor Day, Backdoor Day.
That's right.
Only he gets that.
He wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't stop.
For a statement.
How does Arbor Day and Backdoor Day go together?
I'll show you.
It's a really big tree, and a smaller plant is what Pat was bringing. So a big
Now, as you're bending over to water it,
Hey, we have a winner for week 11 of the Pigskin Pick'em. I'll tell you who it is when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there.
If you're looking for the best fudge in the world, look no further than the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. Let's go. The Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. We sell fudge and t-shirts and a whole lot more. Yeah, the best fudge comes from Uranus. It's homemade, that's why it's famous. Fudge packed, fresh daily. Real butter and cream, so tasty. You'll buy it as a joke the first time and the next time because it tastes so damn fine. So head on out to the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store and get the best fudge in the world.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com, and let's
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
A great moment in NFL history.
The year was 1926. All-star fullback Ernie Nevers of Stamford. Nevers played in all but 29 minutes of the games. 3 years later, in 1929, Nevers scored all of the points for his team. This single game, 40 points scored by a single player, is still a record that stands today as the NFL's oldest. Nevers also holds a few lesser-known and unofficial records.
Oh, really?
Such as highest number of STDs treated in a single season.
Treated.
And the longest winning streak with road horse.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Wow.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
And I went to see the Police in concert band.
Great band, yeah.
Yeah, and Sting he's dressed like a rock star, but I'm noticing he has on his wrist a watch, and not like a fancy watch, a watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at, do you need that as a rock star? You know, it's just, where you got to go, Sting, that you need a watch? You know, I don't want my rock stars punctual. You know, if you're going to make a date with Jim Morrison, he'd be late. You know, what is he going to be in the middle? Is everyone ready to rock and roll?
Hold on.
Well, we better wrap it up in about an hour and 15. I've got some stuff to do. The sitter's waiting.
Are you ready to rock?
I want my rock stars on heroin or dead, okay? That's a rock star.
Here.
Not with a watch.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show.
Here to rave about them coming up soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hello.
Poetry for Neanderthals available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Matt. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Hello. There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We're trying to develop a signal to get out of Thanksgiving dinner if you're meeting relatives for the first time.
Don't you think the goal is you don't need a signal? Like, someone would know that you're uncomfortable without giving them a signal, and they just come over and say, "Are we ready?" And you,
No, I think you need to have a signal.
You think that's too abstract for you, you unfeeling prick? Is that what you think?
I think it's classic.
Yes, go ahead.
You should know when I'm uncomfortable. I shouldn't have to communicate.
That sounds like something you've been taught.
I'm sorry, what?
All right.
Here we go, Dear Bob and Tom Show. My sign is I start rubbing my wrist like I'm adjusting my watch. See, that's subtle.
Oh, yeah.
What's the guy with the, what the hell's wrong with his wrist?
So you look like a junkie. Yeah, that's a good move.
Hey, why does your girlfriend look like a third base coach over there?
No, I think it's fairly subtle.
Look at her. She's itching for a fix.
I'm sorry. I think, you would know. I'm sorry. You don't need a sign. That's where I am on it.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
I think you need a sign.
I say, whoever, you're so in tune with girl, boy,
whatever,
duck, fish, that you are.
Here we go. My secret sign.
King's paradise.
Leave the in-laws. I hear this guy goes, I wrap my silverware up in a napkin and set them on my plate.
Well, that's a weird thing.
What?
These are weird.
Which is
You're
really
leaving
nice.
before the dessert?
So you're dropping.
I don't know
dropping
why.
the napkin and the mashed potatoes that are.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I insist we find out who sent that in. We go kick their ass after the show. That's what I want to know.
Gosh.
I think it's important to have a sign.
Carol writes in and says, at work, we say the word avocado if we need help or a quick exit. The problem is...
they work for the avocado board?
They work at Chipotle. Actually, it says from Carol, but then down here it's signed Max. Victor, Victoria situation.
Okay, well, once again,
it's a Max day.
Tips from USA Today on what to do when meeting them relatives, especially for the very first time. That can be very, very tough.
It is uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is.
But Josh, have you ever taken a hooker to Thanksgiving?
A hooker to Thanksgiving. Josh, he looked me in the eyes when he asked me this. Have you ever taken a hooker to Thanksgiving?
And you, of course, reply.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely. And sometimes I even give her a plate. Hey, honey, sit over there in the corner while we eat, huh? And you can pretend, you can say the prayer with us, but we all know.
Okay, well, let's move on.
You godless whore.
selling your body.
I'll tell you what, since we're talking about this topic, let's talk about the sounds of Thanksgiving.
From the people who brought you the sounds of Halloween and the sounds of Christmas. The Bob and Tom Show proudly presents the audio collection, The Sounds of Thanksgiving.
Marvin, who changed the temperature on the oven? My yams are burning. My yams are burning.
Yes, if you can't make it home this Thanksgiving, we'll bring the holiday home to you with The Sounds of Thanksgiving.
You're overcooking the turkey, Roger.
The turkey's fine, Alice.
It's not fine, Roger. It's going to be all dry and crusty.
Alice, the only thing dry and crusty around here is in your pants.
Oh, my. The Sounds of Thanksgiving. And we didn't forget your stoner brother at the dinner table either.
Yo, dude, could you pass me more of the gravy? You guys ever try mayonnaise on Jell-O? No, Gamma. Those brownies ain't for you.
The Sounds of Thanksgiving will keep you stress-free by reminding you that you're not actually dealing with the show that is Thanksgiving with your family.
Kimberly, your cat just peed on me.
That's a pillow you're petting, Uncle Clarence. You just pissed your pants again.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't forget your drunk, socially awkward teenage nephew, Clayton.
If I get the biggest part of the wishbone, I'm going to wish that the girl next door keeps shaving with her curtains open. My mom says it's okay for me to drink bourbon. You ever look at the website Beaver Hunt? I'm thinking about becoming an astronaut. I'm not hungry. I just snorted the last of my Adderall. Hey, who's that hot MILF?
Quit staring, Clayton. She's your aunt.
Feeling empty and all alone? Get Bob and Tom's The Sounds of Thanksgiving and rest easy, knowing that it could be worse. You could actually be home.
Get off my back, Larry. It's not stripping, it's burlesque.
You and the horse you rode in on, Mother.
And if you order right now, we'll throw in for free The Sounds of Black Friday.
Stand back, please.
From Bob and Tom Audio Productions.
Thank you very much. We now move ahead to the news desk. It's not just any news desk.
It's the best news desk.
Poetry for Neanderthals.
North, south, east, and west. Christy is the best.
Thank you.
A news desk with Christy Lee. What do you got?
Cheetos fans, you can now make Cheeto dust with a branded Cheetos grinder.
Is that right?
What do you mean? You put your Cheetos in the grinder?
Small blender dubbed the Cheetos Duster grinds Cheetos into a fine dust chick, otherwise known as
Cheetle, right?
That's right. We learned this earlier in the year so that the snack can be incorporated into other dishes. The brand said dust Cheetle on all your favorite foods to bring an unexpected cheesy bite to any dish and wow your guests this holiday season.
How about that?
Cheetle can be mixed in with breadcrumbs, added to spice mixes, sprinkled on as a garnish, and so much more.
Hey, how about this? Sprinkle it on a baked potato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
You know what I went to
That
first?
sounds pretty good.
What about you take it, you crush it up, and then you put it with a bunch of salt, and you salt the rim of your Bloody Mary with it. That sound good?
That's a fine idea.
Yeah.
I
blender's
bet
available.
you if DJ Khaled sprinkled some of that on the missus.
You think he'd lick that right off?
Darn right he would.
Yeah,
You
well, that'll
can't
be
say
good because
no to Cheetos.
I'm tired of trying to crush my my Cheetos using my first edition of T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland.
Yeah, it really.
The binders.
Willie,
the
he's on
binders
T.S. Eliot
getting
again.
Such a lame joke for nerds and losers.
The blender will be available for a limited time on Amazon for $19.99.
I'm seeing. I wonder if we could start a TikTok trend of taking one of these grinders, grinding up Cheetos and snorting them.
No. God, you can do that. Go ahead.
What's wrong with you?
Well, that's just the kind of thing that TikTok would do.
Well, let the TikTok kids do it. And you
Hey,
stop.
Tony Montana snorts Cheeto dust.
Oh,
Tony. Is it currently on Amazon?
it says. Let me read it again.
while you
will
look.
be available for a limited time on Amazon.
Here's our
oh,
Cheetos.
here it is. It's kind of cute.
Here's our Cheetos, our tribute from Paul and Storm.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Thank you, fellas. Very, very good. Time to play once again, Poetry for Neanderthals. This is the family-friendly edition available at Walmart stores. Great for Thanksgiving. I've got a stack of cards here. Now, Josh, explain to me what I have to do here.
You have to give us clues using only one-syllable words, and we have to figure out what the two-word phrase is.
And you are terrible at clues.
And I got a tough one here.
Okay.
Okay. Here comes the
mummies.
Son.
Bride.
Do-do-do-do.
Pat, here
Son.
comes the bride.
Oh.
You know, and it doesn't help when someone guesses and you condescend to them with your voice.
Here come the mummies and here come the sun. Both great answers. Eye roll ensued.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
Right.
Well, here come the mummies. They're not going to have that
See?
answer to
See how you are?
You don't know that. Could be mummy rap.
I doubt
So
it.
it's bride?
Okay, we've got the word bride.
Bride
Bridezilla.
bouquet.
Bridezilla?
Bridezilla is correct.
All right.
How did you get that?
I just context clues from the game.
I was gonna say Blue Oyster Cult.
God.
What?
I wonder if you can
Godzilla.
say God in that.
Godzilla.
Right.
Yeah, and I think they had to pay a royalty to use that. For
the name Godzilla?
Yeah.
You know, they, Josh, you might have heard the sound that Godzilla makes. Evidently, they couldn't get it for one of the Godzilla movies or something.
Oh, really? That's trademark too?
Yeah, the sound. Yeah, that's specific. It's kind of hard. When you hear it, you know it. So
History shows again and again.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
nature.
try this one more. I'll one syllable. May I have this
dance?
Dance card.
Dance party.
Dancing shoes.
Dance on your face. I'm sorry.
dance.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, square dance. No?
Penis dance.
Up
Oh,
from-
that's the safe one.
Up from
Dance with
pubes.
Dance.
Belly dance.
Belly dance. There you
Belly
go.
dance up from pubes. See, now here's what you've done with poetry. Here's what you've done with poetry for Neanderthals. You've taken the safe edition and made it the naughty edition.
Sorry.
Yes.
That's all right.
Well, let's see.
Up from pubes.
Up from pubes.
We'll see how it works. The poetry for Neanderthals, it's fun.
No one likes you. It is fun.
If you go
one
to
understands
Walmart,
you.
you'll
That's-
find it. Unlike most games, you can play with just two people. You can play with as many people as you want.
6, 80.
Have fun around the Thanksgiving table. Here's another example.
All right.
For the word vacuum, you could say, "This thing pick up dirt. I use make floor nice. Scare dog bad." You see how?
Sure. Sounds like a Neanderthal being a poet.
Maybe the phrase would be a vacuum.
I had no idea you talking like that. It's so funny.
And the
Scared dog bad.
And the other clue could be old. Wait a minute. Yeah, old TV. Inner tube. Oh, that's
Sophie's friends play it and they have to go between every word. Like
Well,
they
that's fine.
sound like a Neanderthal.
Well, check it out. Once again, it's available at all Walmart stores. It's called Poetry for Neanderthals. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. When we come back, Christy Lee, we have Hot Dog Wars.
We have
And
Kostaki.
Kostaki, and I got a nice letter about Kostaki's live show for you.
we do?
Our NFL correspondent, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos, and All Pro Lines. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
let's get back to the chinchilla. We sent members of our staff plus Donnie Baker to your garage.
She is
my mistake.
So traumatized right now. She has not come out of her little house in
No doubt.
the whole
The
day.
chinchilla?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's because she met Donnie Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's true. Her ears are as big as Frisbees.
They are very big.
I know.
I can't get over how
They're
horribly...
native of South America, and they use those to, and they're nocturnal, so they
Must be a lot of listening
they,
going
they
on
do
in
a
South
lot of
America.
listening at
The
night
size of those
because you
ears.
can't see very well.
And they respond, of course, with their brain by going, duh. Duh, I'm a chinchilla.
Oh, wow, it's that great
Wow.
big thing right there.
That looks like a really nice fur coat that lady's got on. I wonder what it's made of. That's made of. Duh. Well, I'm gonna rest for a while so I can poop again. Duh.
I can tell you.
I'm not like a dog. I can't play frisbee or catch. I just sit here going, duh. I'm kind of like something in a frame, like a picture, except I just go, duh, and then I poop.
Except you have to feed me and I poop.
I'm like a picture you have to feed. Duh.
I can tell you what, they don't come when you call them. That's for damn sure.
I will.
What?
I'll come if you call me.
Your moment of enjoyment will lead to unemployment because you're not helping the show. Don't you see, Chick McGee? Your career needs a plan B. You're not helping the show. Where you're going, we don't want to go. Bob and Tom are seething. It's time that you are leaving because you're not helping the show. No, you're not helping the show.
All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I could never figure this out. They're telling me it's a crime for me to forget to fasten my own seatbelt. And yet every other block, we got a fast food drive-through restaurant with some idiot pulling out with a 16-ounce Coke squeezed in between his legs, a Big Mac sandwich in his fingertips, steering with his wrist, an order of fries wedged between this leg and the console, eating, drinking, slurping, steering with the other knee, and that's perfectly okay if this guy buckles up. And until you see a man pour a piping hot cup of coffee in his crotch at 40 miles an hour, you have no idea the maneuverability of an automobile.
Where are you from? Patterson, from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, sure. That's famous.
Yeah, small.
Sure.
Thug downtown. It's tiny. So small, we used to get robbed by people we knew.
Small.
People like, stick them up. I'm like, Andre? I'm going to tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How's she doing? I'll come over for dinner.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Well, hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And now here's my friend, Tom Griswold.
Oh, we're going to check in with comedian Kostaki. There he is, Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. Yes. And while before we get to you, Kostaki, real quick, we're looking for a Mr. Greg Glowe, Glowe. It could be Glowy.
Glowy.
You think it's glowing? I'm sorry. Greg is a resident of Warsaw, Indiana, and he's our Week 11 winner of our Pigskin Pick'em competition. And coming up, we have the Shoein of the Week special Tuesday edition. Right now, we say hello to NFL correspondent Kostaki Economopoulos. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Good morning, guys. How are you?
You heading to Atlanta for Thanksgiving?
No. Staying here, taking it easy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited to go nowhere.
All right.
Oh, yeah, three football games? Yeah.
I know this is a little bit awkward, but you are in the middle of a conscious uncoupling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As opposed to many who, the men prefer an unconscious uncoupling, so they drink themselves silly. Sorry. Are you going to be having Thanksgiving with the ex?
Yes, at least part of it. Yeah, I think we're all going to meet up and cook and eat and watch football and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sounds very civilized.
Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah.
Is there a
Don't.
Is there a new person in her life?
Not that I know of, but I'm not asking. So, she's well within her space and rights.
What if you got over there and Pete Davidson was sitting in there?
Hey, Kostaki, blah, blah, blah.
And for me, I very much enjoy so far I think once you break up, you need some space just to be you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to listen to the GPS lady in my phone right now.
Kostaki Economopoulos is a great stand-up comedian, a big NFL fan, particularly a fan of the Atlanta Falcons. Are they playing a little better now, Kostaki?
Yeah, they're actually okay, I guess. I don't even know if they should try to win, but they're winning some. It's all right.
He's being modest. They beat the Bears this weekend, and one of his players, Cordell Patterson, set an NFL record for kickoff return.
That's true. That's kind of cool. I'm happy for him.
It was the 9th kickoff return for a touchdown.
Wow.
That's a new NFL record.
That's great.
NFL record. He thanked God and the Falcons defense for the many opportunities.
Sure. The other team
they scored again? Oh, I get another shot at this. Okay, good.
The show is all pro lines, and you can participate and help Kostaki with the humorous aspects of the world of the NFL. I do want to remind you, December 2nd and 3rd, Waterford, Michigan, and I love the name of this club, but I'm going to try to enunciate.
Yeah.
It's One Night Stands. STAN''S.
Don't do that again.
What was that?
So sorry.
Oh, man.
Him doing this.
Sounded like an alien in a movie.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
December 4th is
Good morning, baby.
It'll be Jackson, Michigan at 308 Brass Rail. And then coming up right after Christmas, it's going to be the famous Acme Comedy Club in Minneapolis with Kostaki Economopoulos, December 28th through the 31st. Those will be some great shows. Getting lots of nice mail, Kostaki, about your performances of late.
Oh, that's great. We sold out a show in Sioux Falls this weekend. It was traveling around Iowa. The shows have been so fun.
Jared Van Manamam.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Sorry, Jared. There's a lot of A.
That Dutch can be tricky.
Yeah, he's got. Can you have two A's in a row?
Banana Man.
VANMAANEN.
Sure.
Banana Man. He loved your show, Kostaki. He said he saw the late show at Sioux Falls. He said it was a night full of laughs. He said you're talking about your previous relationships in a very funny way. He said all your stuff was great. He said,
I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you. So isn't that nice?
Is nice.
So what else is happening in your world, Kostaki?
Well, I'm watching football, and the Cowboys beat the Vikings this week 40-3. My goodness gracious. Usually to get spanked like that by a Cowboy, you got to pay extra. You know?
I can't quit you.
This is the worst thing to happen to Vikings since scurvy. Vikings played like it was a Super Bowl or something. You know, they have a bad record. JFK put up a better fight against Dallas. That was...
Topical.
There you go.
November 22nd. Very nice. Do you know who Von Meter is, Kostaki?
Oh, thanks, Kostaki.
You know what? This is your fault, Kostaki.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. Back to you.
Kirk Cousins got sacked more than groceries. In fairness to Kirk, his offensive line was collapsing like it's Twitter. So because of a crazy snowstorm, the Bills-Browns game was played in Detroit. It's the first time people have been moved to Detroit for their own safety. Thunder Snow. Thunder Snow sounds like an AC/DC Christmas album or something.
Oh, God, that's great. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ho, ho,
Perfect.
ho, 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 ho.
Thunder Snow. We wanted a snow game. I'm kind of disappointed. They should have put together like 2 ragtag teams of bar dudes from Buffalo to play the snow game we wanted. If you get hurt, you don't have to ice your injury. You just lay down.
Oh,
it'd be like a survival movie, right? Somebody gets too cold, you slice open a tauntaun and put them in there. Fans love weather games. Piping in fake weather seems like something the XFL would do. You know, like first half simulated tornado, second half snow, overtime earthquake.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
So the Bills won a home game in Detroit against the Browns. The Browns were like the understudy this week. Today in Ford Field, the Detroit Lions will be played by the Cleveland Browns. And the Bills play again in Detroit against the Lions this time on Thursday.
Yeah.
The poor Lions. Turkeys have a better record on Thanksgiving. This team. LA people love to cancel things, and yet somehow they haven't gotten around to the Rams season yet. The Rams are 3-7. Oof. If they were a show, they would be off the air for sure.
How did that happen?
They're the defending champions. It just has not gelled this year. It does not look good. The Falcons almost beat them in the game I went to.
Wow.
I don't know. They're not good. And they lost their best player. Cooper Kupp's out now, but even before that, they didn't look good. Some of the teams, they have these horrible days. The Jets offense was really bad this week. They had 2 yards in the second half. 2. Ooh. Zach Wilson. What the hell?
Boy.
That's only 2 more than Tim Wilson got. Flip Wilson, Owen Wilson, Wilson Phillips.
Wilson Phillips, everybody.
Wilson the volleyball traveled further. The Jets coach said their offense was dog S.
Oh.
It looks like the Vikings got some Jets offense on their shoe. Well, they also didn't look good. All right, last little chunk here. The Packers broke their 1-game winning streak, or depending on how you looked at it, they resumed their 6-game losing streak after a short break. This Packers season ended faster than an Aaron Rodgers relationship. Packers fell apart so fast you think Elon Musk bought them.
The second Twitter joke.
Twitter. Yes. It's verified.
Stocky hates free speech.
The socialist.
All right. These Packers wins are harder to get than Taylor Swift tickets. Am I right?
It's very topical.
That's probably the end.
Hey, Kostaki, I don't. This is a technical, boring question.
Good.
Did the Buffalo Bills go back to practice in Buffalo?
I don't know the answer to that. I thought the same thing. Surely they stayed in Detroit. Surely. Why would you go?
I don't know. I mean, I would think that it would be really tough to get anything accomplished in Buffalo these days. But
it's just a few days apart. I would, if it was up to me, I would stay there.
I would have stayed too.
Did you see the thing where they showed the Bills quarterback standing next to a snowdrift in an animation? And what is he, 6'5"?
Josh Allen is. They had a Josh Allen-sized snowfall in Buffalo. It was like 6 feet 6 inches or something. Yeah,
right. 77 inches. I saw it. Cripes. That's
a lot of snow.
That's a lot of snow. There are thousands of videos on Twitter and Instagram of people opening their garage doors, and it's just a wall of snow. And then they just roll them back down.
Oh, my claustrophobia is already freaking out right now.
It's terrifying.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that'd be bad.
Oh.
Well, Kostaki, once again.
How do you get out?
Well, you shovel. Once again.
You succumb in your own home like a gentleman.
December 2nd and 3rd, Waterford, Michigan, one-night stands. And December 4th, that's a Sunday night, Jackson, Michigan at 308 Brass Rail. That'll be cool. And then the Acme Comedy Club in Minneapolis, December 28th through the 31st. Kostaki, we'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, pal.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And congratulations once again to Greg Glow from Warsaw, Indiana, We've had winners from just every winner's been from a different state, I think, this year. Well, we'll look forward to trying to get a hold of Greg this morning, see if we can get him for that shoe-in of the week coming up, a special edition. Also, I understand we have another little surprise special edition on the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's okay. But we'll tell you about that in a minute. Right now, we return to Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals special family edition, available exclusively at Walmart News Desk.
A hot dog vendor was arrested for allegedly stabbing another hot dog vendor in an alleged hot dog turf war.
Oh, my.
Outside Petco Park in California.
All right.
Duke Dumont was playing at the stadium with the event drawing crowds of people as well as local vendors looking to feed concert goers. I'm not familiar with Duke's work. Witnesses said hot dog vendors from Los Angeles were set up in areas where San Diego hot dog vendors typically operate.
Oh.
And an altercation of territory ensued.
They've got beef. They've got 100% beef. People.
Police said a 31-year-old man was stabbed in the back during the fight and transported to a hospital. Wow.
I mean, to be frank, in hindsight, they should have
keep going.
They should have set up somewhere else.
Keep going, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. You got this.
Now, this behavior was the worst.
The worst.
They got their buns kicked.
Oh, jeez. These jokes do not cut the mustard.
All right.
This would be like, wouldn't this be a great parody musical?
Yeah.
Like Broadside Story is some kind of hot dog. You got the dancing people like in West Side Story. The turf war over where you set up a hot dog stand.
Meyer, I just met a man named Oscar Meyer.
Fire officials in Texas are investigating how a toilet mysteriously exploded at an Austin dental office.
Did poop go everywhere?
Maggie Kiefer, who works at Circle C Dental, told KXAN.
That's us, KXAN. We're almost a sandwich. No, that
What?
doesn't. I don't.
That upon arriving at work, she and her colleagues noticed an acidic, putrid smoke that was coming from the staff bathroom.
Oh, my.
They found that the toilet had inexplicably exploded.
That'll be happening at homes across America tomorrow. We all have that Uncle Clarence.
You mean Thursday?
What did I say?
Tomorrow.
What day is
Well, I'm
today?
sure it'll happen tomorrow.
Today is Tuesday, my friend.
Clarence gets an early start.
What did you eat, Uncle Clarence?
Yeah, today's Tuesday all day.
Well, it's Taco Tuesday, so Tom's right. Tomorrow will be.
Sorry. An exploding toilet. They have no explanation for
Well, it had to be a sewer gas issue, I would think.
Well, I don't. The putrid smoke makes me think some sort of incendiary device.
Yeah, it could have been the Uniplumber. He,
It's probably just a couple of kids and a little cherry bomb.
A little M80. Come on.
I'm very surprised I'm laughing at that.
I am too.
But this was
Uniplumber.
This was in a dentist's office.
Correct.
So I don't know.
Boy.
Is this what happens when you swallow the fluoride? Well, I gotta go. You get the fluoride treatment, do you, Josh?
I've gotten that done before, yeah, but they stop when you're an adult.
No, they don't.
Well, my teeth are very good.
Let me see them.
Yeah, my teeth are the best. Ask anybody.
Now, they're probably stained this morning because of coffee and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
I go like this. I see.
Ooh, don't do that.
Those are very nice. Those are good.
Thank you.
Well, I really can't
whatever
see
you
them.
say, Snaggletooth.
Well, a bit.
No,
I
you
had
had-
braces.
you
and I
had the
wear-
braces. They look good.
Yeah, thanks. But they kind of, some went back up. Isn't that weird?
You didn't wear your retainer?
Does the retainer, I do. And so they still kind of went back up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you have to wear that thing at night?
Yeah, the retainer.
Is
Yeah.
it like thing goes around the back of your head like a Bob Dylan harmonica
No,
holder?
that's-
No, I don't have to wear one of those
They don't
things.
they don't do that anymore.
Well, no
That
wonder his teeth are all
headgear,
screwed up.
Headgear, they don't have that.
Don't take this the wrong way, but have you been sucking on something recently, like in a long, protracted way? Like hours and hours?
Yeah, does that affect?
Yeah, it makes your teeth all crooked.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And my teeth are very crooked because he has Peyronie's disease.
Wow, that is a long way to go, but well worth it. You're going to have to Google that one, kids. Let's see now. Pat?
Yeah.
When we come back, we get a song out of you?
Sure.
I think I've got an idea for
All right.
with the holidays here. This should be kind of fun. Right now, I want to give you a great idea for a Christmas gift. This is such a good idea. This is something virtually everyone can use. A real product that they'll really want to want to stick in their ears. I'm talking about those Raycon earbuds.
That's right. Raycon's wireless earbuds. I did the legwork on this, I'm going to say 5 years ago now, and I found that the Raycon earbuds are the best earbuds that you can buy. I love them. And Raycon also has headphones and speakers with premium sound, useful features, and almost custom comfortable fit. Raycon has those gel tips that fit every ear ever made, and up to 54 hours of battery life, and it starts at about half the price of other premium audio brands.
They have all sizes. You can go from Stuart Little to Clark Gable.
Clark Gable had some big ears, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Raycon makes giving easy, too, with holiday gift guides for everyone in your life. You can knock that list out all at once, and people think you're thoughtful. It's amazing. Plus, get 30% off by shopping Raycon's holiday bundles. Everybody needs a pair of Raycons. Buy a pair, give as a gift, and keep a pair for yourself. You can find Raycon in stores now like Kohl's or Walmart, but listen to this. You're always going to get the best deal when you use our special link, buyraycon.com/Tom. Buy now, pay later options there, and go to buyraycon.com/Tom right now and use the code EARLYBF to get 20% off site-wide. Or save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. That's code EARLYBF at buyraycon.com/Tom. 20% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. A great gift. I'm telling you, that's a really good one. When we come back, we're going to get a song out of Mr. Godwin. We also have NASA news and a very odd story involving Jack Daniels, the Jack Daniels bottle design, and the Supreme Court of the United States, and a dog toy. It's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Greg Warren, former state champion wrestler. You're the son of a wrestling coach now. I assume your dad was also your wrestling coach. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. He was a high school wrestling coach, so I wrestled, and my mom was into music, so I played the clarinet in the band, which they made fun of me, especially the guys on the wrestling team, especially my best friend, Huey Baker. He was a black guy. He's one of those guys that would just get a hold of something and never shut up. And look at Greg, man. Greg played a flute. It's a clarinet, Huey. It's a flute, Greg. You a flute man. Look at little flute man, Greg. Flute your flute, Greg. Little flute man, Greg. He'll be on the bus going to a match. He'll be real quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, hop, 2, 3, 4. What the hell we fighting for? Flute man. It's embarrassing when you're out there wrestling and you hear, hit him with your flute, Greg.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hey, I mentioned it earlier in the show, but I'm going to repeat it because let me tell you how radio works. We're always having new people join in. Maybe some people just woke up. Coming up this Wednesday night, that's tomorrow night, November 23rd, Helium in downtown Indianapolis is the location. Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Jeff Oskey together. That's right, Helium in Indianapolis. Check out at Willie.Griswold on Instagram, PatGodwin.com, at Jeff Oskey on Instagram. You know how to find them, you kids, in your social media. But what you need to do is make sure you find yourself at Helium in downtown Indy. And if you're in the St. Louis area, my gosh, Josh Arnold on stage at the Funny Bone Wednesday night through Saturday night, the 23rd through the 26th. That includes a special Thanksgiving evening
on stage at the Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. Get out of the house, look away from the family, and have some laughs with Josh at the Funny Bone. Again, St. Louis, Missouri, coming up tomorrow night through Saturday, November 26th. Speaking of Saturday, November 26th, Donnie Baker, one night only at the Attica Fairgrounds in Attica, Ohio. There you have it. Get out there and support these young comedians with a dream. You'll have a lot of fun, and you'll be glad you did. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Imagine, if you will, paying $600 for an autographed special edition book, only to find out the hand-signed copies weren't individually signed. The publisher of Bob Dylan's new book, The Philosophy of Modern Song, is acknowledging that the signatures on the book don't contain Dylan's actual signature. In a statement on Instagram over the weekend, publisher Simon & Schuster apologized, saying the signatures are in a, quote, penned replica form. The solution? They will get a full and immediate refund. When it comes to Jeopardy 2022, it's Amy Schneider's year. She put her stamp on it by winning a closely contested Tournament of Champions. In the episode that aired yesterday, this is a spoiler alert in case you taped, she beat 2 opponents to reach 3 wins in the finals. In the clincher, Schneider beat software developer Andrew He, who also won 2 games. How close was the final? Well, thank you for asking. Both Schneider and He got the final Jeopardy answer correct, but Amy outwagered He on the question to win the $250,000 first prize. And a reality TV star couple, Todd and Julie Chrisley, are going to prison. They were convicted this year on charges including bank fraud and tax evasion. Todd will receive 12 years behind bars, while his wife Julie does 7. After their release, they'll spend 3 years under supervision and must pay restitution. Prosecutors say while the couple flaunted their lavish lifestyle on the reality TV show, they engaged in bank fraud and hid their money from the IRS. The Chrisleys were convicted in June. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, this is Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. If you're in the St. Louis area, come on out tomorrow night at the Westport Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. And you can always find out where I'll be heading next by going to thatjosharnold.com.
Hi, this is Augie Smith. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Speaking of Kennedy.
That's a good shout-out. That is a good shout-out, yes, thank you.
John Kennedy Jr. made
Why do you think they call a skimpy little suit of Teddy anyway? Thank you. You want to go watch the films of Bobby's funeral at my place? Well, what do you know? It's 4 a.m. and we're drunk. Well, let's make whoopee. Wear my Oxford cloth.
I was on a plane with one of the Kennedys one time.
Really?
Well, you're lucky to be. Yeah, it was Ted Kennedy. He was on the plane. And he was in first class. I was in the back,
sure.
with the degenerates. But what a great name to be born. Kennedy or Rockefeller or something like that. My luck if I was born in money, my last name would be Massengale. My dad, the big douche baron.
The douche baron.
Everywhere you go, you get waiters making fun. You want oil and vinegar? Shut up and bring it. My dad, the big douche baron.
Hello, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hi, there's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and I'm being accosted by a smell wafting over to me from a plate.
Well,
we'll explain in a moment. Here's Tom.
Christy had a news story the other day about a Spam limited edition figgy pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess I'm supposed to know what figgy pudding is. I don't. Apparently, it's an
English Christmas delicacy.
Christmas treat.
With figs and dates and sometimes some fruit.
here in the USA.
Kind of like a fruitcake kind of pudding thing.
So Josh has opened up the Spam figgy pudding and sliced it up. Have you tried it yet, Josh?
No, I haven't. I was going to wait for now.
Chick, do you want to be the first? It's over there by you.
I don't want to be the first.
Here, I will.
Okay.
Sure. I love Spam.
All right. Now, and you've actually been to the Spam Museum. Okay. Now, Chick McGee has a chunk of it.
I have a chunk of figgy pudding flavored
and it's
Spam.
not like a dessert. It's a meaty.
So this isn't Spam's attempt at figgy pudding. This is figgy pudding flavored Spam.
Exactly.
Classics.
Exactly.
Anyone? Josh?
It's not for me.
Okay. Chick?
It's not bad. Well, no, it is kind
different.
It is, yeah. Here, I'll pass it around.
I don't know how. I'm fascinated by these chemicals that they bring together that it makes you taste a flavor. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And it sure does taste like a fig. Yeah.
And I love Spam. I like doing a little like Spam and eggs for breakfast. I like a little breakfast burrito or a breakfast bowl kind of thing with Spam.
Yeah.
But I do not like the way this is holding its shape.
You're not going to try, Christy?
No, thank you.
Come on, I want to see you throw up.
It says the press release. The press release says its figgy pudding flavor brings the spirit of the holidays in a can.
Tom, you owe it to yourself to look at the look on Ace's face.
Do you hate it?
Oh, he doesn't.
Not good.
To quote Josh, not for me.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess Willie, your thoughts?
Right?
Oh, Lily doesn't like it either.
Isn't there something in there like
Willie's.
There's something in there like an air freshener or something. I can't wrap my mind around.
Oh, it's awful.
It's got that it's the Spam texture, which I really like. But just the flavor that's underneath all of it is really...
So that's like a surprise. You look at that, and then you see something, and
you know what? A surprise is one way to put it. Yes.
Yeah. But not a good one.
Okay. I trust you.
Yeah, I would be. Josh is the most gracious when he says, not for me.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take my morning vomit.
Going to go wash out your mouth, are you?
I've got to...
I'm going to try to kill the taste with coffee. Did you have to wash it out too, Josh?
I can't get past the smell. Oh, man, it's, the aftertaste is really strong, isn't it?
Huh.
That's, I'm with you, Willie. I love Spam, and I've had many different flavors. This is not good for me. I didn't care for it.
I mean, just a little bit of Spam, slice it thin, eat it like it's bacon.
It smells even weird.
Fry it up.
It does.
A little butter, some eggs.
It's like a Spam muffin, almost, what we just ate.
Let's ruin my coffee. No, I'm going to have to go brush my teeth.
Yeah, because it'll leave residual sort of...
Okay, I'm so sorry. Well, that was another great idea. we put these in that
you never know
that table in the back where they put all the stuff that they can't use, like the old logo T-shirts, that sort of stuff.
It's got an...
you know what? A peanut butter pretzel nugget will put that fire out.
Okay,
good.
It's got an audience, I'm sure. So
does it really?
Yeah. People who really like the holiday spices.
Okay. I mean, I would... Did they do pumpkin spice Spam?
They did a couple years ago, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
That's what this seems like to me. Pumpkin spice Spam.
I think they're reaching pretty far. I don't think a lot of people know what figgy pudding is. I bet more people know who Von Meter is.
You gotta stop
what figgy pudding is.
They released Von Meter Spam. Yes, it tasted like clam chowder. It was Kennedy-based.
And there was a hole in the can. And
some of it was... Yeah, you eat it on the back of a car.
Christy, save us.
But you got to spill it all over.
But here's the deal, Tom. They release figgy pudding Spam, and their regular Spam sales go up. That's what's...
Sure, we are.
It's like anything else.
We're talking about Spam, aren't we?
They're a big company. They can absorb this...
it's called marketing.
Misstep.
Yeah.
Now, is there a Spam Thanksgiving...
turkey-flavored Spam?
Or is there like a stuffing that people use with Spam?
Oh, I bet. I bet there is, yeah.
There are many recipes.
They have Spam recipes if you go to spam.com/recipes.
And there is turkey Spam.
Yeah.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
That'd be nice, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if there's like a dressing where you throw the Spam in.
Probably.
I bet it's pretty good.
How would you feel about you walk into a house you've never been to before, and in the center of the table is just gorgeous, and there's a turkey-shaped lump of Spam.
That'd be fun.
And that's...
as long as it's not this stuff.
That's good.
It would be fun.
You'd go, what the hell is that? I know you would.
You know, our favorite bakery down the street makes a turkey cake. Have you seen it? It looks like a turkey. It's pretty funny.
Anything you can make them shape like a turkey, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny.
I've got these people that do these cheese carvings, and they're doing Vladimir Putin cheese. They're making his head in cheese. Then I'm going to surround it with Ritz crackers, and we're going to do Putin on the Ritz.
That'll be a lovely canapé for your guests.
Is it not disturbing to you at all that you said the words, I've got these people I know that do cheese carving, and I wasn't shocked at all. I didn't think you were setting a joke at all.
Right. We thought he was
Well, we've seen the Tom cheese carvings and the...
We had him in here.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gagging. Go ahead.
We all are.
This stuff is just awful.
There's plenty more.
Who wants more?
Coming up, we have Jack Daniels in the news.
Jack Daniels, if you please.
We have the 10 worst toys for 2022, and Lego, not one of the worst toys. They have an interesting new kit, if you will, for the holiday season.
Yeah. Did you see this? This is kind of a medical thing.
Legos?
No, I don't know if I gave you this. About sleeping while exposed to artificial light.
Yeah, I have that.
This is kind of serious.
What do you mean, like in a...
Well, we were talking about earlier...
greenhouse or something?
Earlier you were talking about the fact that there's no daylight in some town in Alaska, is it?
It used to be Barrow, Alaska, and they changed the name.
Yeah,
is that
it's
correct?
like
the native indigenous peoples up there. It's their town. They can
exactly, yeah.
Sleeping in a room exposed to outdoor artificial light at night may increase the risk of developing diabetes, according to a recent study.
Really?
Think about that.
People who lived in areas with high light pollution at night were about 28% more likely to develop diabetes than people who lived in the least populated areas.
Now,
okay,
Josh,
now I have a lot of problems with this study already.
Don't you have one of those seasonal affective disordered lights?
I do in my office, yeah. I sit in front of it for about 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
So this is saying if you're exposed to artificial light at night.
So if you lived like on Fremont Street, is that the
yeah. I mean, if you, in other words, you might more likely to get diabetes if you live in a place where right outside your window is a sign that says free donuts.
Okay, I was going to go serious about this,
So
but
your assertion is that all these people live next to the Krispy Kreme store,
right?
And they're eating donuts so often, they're developing type 2.
I'd like to see the study because my assertion is, if you live in the city, you're less likely to be as healthy as those who live in urban or rural areas who are farmers and are outdoor and there's not a lot of light pollution.
Eating more fresh produce.
Yeah, than people in the city. So how can they equate the two?
You got me. I don't know. It's a complicated world. We have...
Indeed it is.
Let's just get this straight. We're never going to figure this out.
We live in a world with all kinds of horrific things happening every day, and then a bunch of dicks change the Scrabble dictionary, and now...
Oh, not that again.
Okay. All right. Can you use dick nose in the Scrabble dictionary?
Only if you're playing.
When we come back, we have this really interesting thing. This Jack Daniels thing involving a dog toy may get to the Supreme Court. I think Jack Daniels may be making a bad move from a publicity standpoint, but we'll find out what I'm talking about in a few minutes. And we have a special surprise and the shoe-in of the week coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bob.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned a trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Big bastards took my money, so I turned sorta mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know there'll be a time when I own his company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage. No!
Birthday over the weekend. By the way, the turkeys that were pardoned named Chocolate and Chip. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show. Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I left work early, drove right home. Didn't know you'd be here. Well, now that you are, there's only one thing I'd like you to do, my dear. Honey, pull up my skirt, undo my blouse, peel off my pantyhose. Baby, take off my bra and my spiked heels. Honey, take off all of my clothes. Take them all off, baby. Honey, pull down the shades, turn down the lights, lock up all of the doors. If I catch you wearing my clothes again, honey, I will file for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
With us in the studio, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. Now, we talked a little bit about your love life. What's happening with it again?
Oh, I've got a girlfriend. She's great. And we're knocking around and having a good time. And
so you have no children? Then.
I have no children. Here's the first sign of me getting old, all right? Here's the first sign of me as an old guy. I give my girlfriend a really good back massage, like 40 minutes. Then it's my turn. I lay down. She just barely starts to rub my back. This is true. And she reaches down and says, "Are you sure you want me to rub your back?" And I said, Yes.
Like what? True enough.
Oh, my God.
What am I, 100?
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on a low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and...
Yes. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. That's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Not
Lord,
just
I'm
any
down.
news desk. It's the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition. Available at Walmart news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
We have something special for you.
Yeah?
If you look at the big screen over there, you're going to see...
Oh, my goodness.
Once
Hey,
again,
everybody.
that's not the Unabomber. That's Jeff Oskey.
That's right.
And Jeff's doing a special show with Willie and Patty G, Helium Indy, coming up on Wednesday night. But, Jeff, why are you calling today? Usually you do this on Friday.
Well, I'm not calling, Tom. I'm just in the room next door, the failed to mention news desk. Well, for those of you who work with me, you guys know I complain like a lot. I'm always so busy seeing the worst in people in life that sometimes I fail to see and to mention all the good in my own life.
Oh, okay.
So with Thanksgiving right around the corner, I thought I'd not fail to mention some of the things I am thankful for.
Wonderful.
I'm thankful for life. The fact I'm still alive after 49 years is unbelievable. I've lost too many family and friends who should still be here with us. I'm also thankful for the Brawless Ladies of Instagram page. Nothing cheers me up quicker when I'm feeling down about lost loved ones than checking out the Brawless Ladies of Instagram.
Yes. Well said.
I've failed to mention that I'm thankful for my son. So far, he's a great kid, and I'm super proud to be his father. I'm also thankful for the tax write-off I get to claim every other year for simply not pulling out when I was half drunk on craft beer in a cabin in the mountains of Colorado.
Oddly specific.
I'm thankful for my two newer children. They aren't my kids, but they are.
Oh.
Like I didn't make them with my seed, but I boss them around like my own child, and they think I'm not funny either, just like my own child. I'm thankful for my beautiful girlfriend. She doesn't think she's beautiful, and that actually makes her way hotter to me. She doesn't know she could go out and find a better man any day of the week, and I find that way sexy. And finally, I failed to mention how thankful I am for my job here at the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh.
But not nearly as thankful as my parents are that I don't have to bum money every other week as a grown adult. Behind the scenes, I'm thankful for Jason and Eddie for being my lunch buddies since all of you are too good to dine with me. I'm thankful to Jess Hooker for the amazing food and the 40 pounds I put on over the past 2 years. My cardiologist thanks you. I'm thankful for Mike Mark, that he runs and gets Starbucks for the entire office 3 to 4 times a week. If not for Mike Mark, I'd definitely be the Starbucks guy, and I would have quit years ago. I'm thankful to Christy Lee for letting me give that dog she gave me back. I love that dog, but I love giving it back even more. I always fail to mention that I'm thankful for Pat Godwin. His songs are great. Plus, he keeps the heat off me around here, and I really appreciate that. I'm thankful to Josh Arnold for taking me on tour and letting me open for him on his shows, paying me more than he should, listening to my endless stories, buying me dinner, taking me dress shopping, making me a pretty, pretty lady.
You're very welcome.
I'm thankful to Willie Griswold, young Willie G. No one's better at grabbing my backside in the hallways at work than young Willie G.
All right.
I appreciate it, buddy. It actually makes me feel great about my backside and gives me the confidence that if your dad ever fires me, I'll have something to use in court. Ace Cosby, I'm thankful for your joke of the day and knowing I'll never have the worst joke that week.
I'm thankful for Kessler and Drew and Spangle and Dean and all of my other 7 bosses that I have here. I have no clue what any of you do, but I'm really sure it's all super important, and I'm thankful that I don't have to understand any of it. So please don't call me into your office after this and try to explain to me what you do. I don't give a damn. I'm thankful for Tom Griswold for having someone to beat at Wordle on a semi-constant basis, thus making me a college dropout. And when I say dropout, I mean I didn't even make it 1 semester. Feel superior for beating an Ivy League graduate at some stupid game. Yeah. And finally, I failed to mention that I'm thankful for Chick McGee. Oh. It was always a dream of mine just to meet Chick McGee. Never did I expect that one day I would have the pleasure of experiencing the wrath of a Chick McGee in person. Although over time, I think I've grown on the man. Why, just the other day, Chick took me out to a lovely lunch at the Fashion Mall. He stared off into the distance as we ate in complete silence. Then I spent the afternoon watching him try on some suits. It was a dream come true. So thank you, universe. Thank you for blessing me with all these great people in my life. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Jeff.
We're thankful for you.
By the way, I got Wordle in 3 yesterday, Jeff.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
Couldn't even let you have.
I didn't know that Josh dresses up Jeff like a lady when they go on the road.
That's nice.
I thought that was our special thing, Josh.
It's the pleasure of every opener of mine to get to wear women's clothing and parade around my hotel room.
Now,
you know how many people believe that, right?
They should.
Time now to let the man defend himself. Of course, I'm talking about...
Here he is with his joke of the day.
A big, large turkey is called a gobbler. What's a small one called? What? A goblet.
That was Ace Cosby's
A
joke
goblet?
of the day.
Like a chalice, a cup of some kind.
Goblet.
True.
You know what goes with a good goblet of beer or wine?
What goes with a good goblet?
Omaha steaks. That's right. The holidays are here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, delicious Omaha steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get $30 off that order. Minimum order may be required.
I'm a big fan of giving Omaha steaks for gifts. It's a great, great gift. You could send your friends and brothers and sisters a fruitcake.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get get a nice letter back, send them some steaks. You're going to hear from them. And don't forget about that great lasagna at Omaha Steaks. Very, very tasty. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
We were talking about this article in USA Today about taking a girlfriend or a boyfriend to the relatives for the first time at Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And the only one this applies to in this room right now is Mr. Pat Godwin's going to be meeting his lady friend's parents.
Yeah, Paula's
coming
parents.
up this weekend. Paula's, I wasn't going to mention her name. Paula's her name.
Paula.
But have they heard the song you wrote about her?
No, but this could get me in trouble. You want me to do it?
Yeah, of course. Well,
Here we
this is
go.
a song about your new girlfriend.
Yep.
Okay.
Got a gal named Paula. Paula O'Brien is her name. She's very intoxicating. I'm like a moth to a flame. I've been sober 15 years. I walk a very straight line. But if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. Never been a boob man, and I don't mean to objectify. It's important I stay sober. Heaven knows I try. I go to my AA meetings, spend a night in jail, paid my fines. But if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. If Paula's boobs were booze, I'd be bombed every day. If her rack was full of wine, I'd go from teetotaler to sommelier. Fall off the wagon, with a major slip. If her tatas were Tito's, and I'd one little nip. If her breasts were full of tequila, I'd run out of salt and lime. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. Or if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, very nice.
Nice to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. O'Brien. Oh, that's a great song, Pat. Thank you very much. Certainly appreciate that. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. It's not just any news desk, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Poetry for Neanderthals. A family-safe version available at Walmart. It's a lot of fun. And what do we got coming up, Christy Lee?
Well, we have that Jack Daniels dog toy in the news. We have a new measures for size.
Huh? It's a science thing.
Yeah.
Science. And we have the shoe-in of the week with our winner. We got a hold of Greg Glow, our latest winner. He was the only one of all of our entrants that got all 14 games in Week 11 of the NFL season. So we're going to talk to him in a matter of moments. Right now, I want to talk to you about another home run you can hit. If you have an analogy to gift giving, if you want to make it an analogous, is that a good word, to baseball, that home run involves Steven Singer Jewelers. Steven Singer is the guy. He's always got something. And right now, he's got one thing that's extraordinarily special, real diamond stud earrings. They're called the Anita Diamond Stud Earring Set, under $300. And the beauty of this is it's not some phony sale. It's Steven Singer. So you know that you can upgrade anytime. Also, if she doesn't like him or he doesn't like him, you can send him back. It's free shipping both directions, but most people don't ship them back unless they want to upgrade. Steven's also got the best guarantee in the business, 100 days, 100% no hassle, money-back guarantee. Shop now for Christmas with no risk. But once again, you go to IHateStevenSinger.com and click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings or whatever else you think looks great right there at IHateStevenSinger.com. Real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. When we return, it's the famous shoe-in of the week and a weird story about Jack Daniels and your dog. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, folks.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
It
There-
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Jeez, what's wrong with these people? I'm dying up here, huh? At the cremation station, we want to earn your business. You know, sometimes I wish I were dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
What buns do you have at Thanksgiving? There's one correct answer.
Don't you love that thing where you hit it in the counter? And that...
Yeah, pops open.
I have a very nice granite counter. I don't want to chip with...
Well, if you could chip a granite counter with a Pillsbury French loaf, you have a subpar granite.
What?
You think you're going to break your granite with a tube of rolls?
I have very fine granite. The granite is so good. Like, even when I put, even when water gets on it, it kind of melts away a little bit. It's good granite.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theatre. This week's Spit Take Theatre presentation at the water cooler.
Man, I can't wait until the new episodes of Survivor are shown. I've really become addicted to those reality shows.
Oh, I am too. I live for Rupert. I love that guy. I've wanted to be a Survivor contestant ever since the first one. The locations they stay at are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they sure are. Hey, would you ever do Big Brother?
Well, actually, I've already done my Big Brother.
Huh?
I haven't done my father or my grandpa yet.
You've slept with your big brother Dave?
Well, yeah.
Wow, small world. I slept with your big brother Dave.
What?
Yeah, he's cute.
This has been Spit Take Theatre. Wow. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theatre.
All right. Well, that took a nasty turn, didn't it?
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program, 24/7.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Bob.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
He's at the sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
And we were talking about Pat meeting his girlfriend's parents, and that was kind of awkward. And got a couple signals you may want to use if you want to get out.
Okay.
That way you can signal her that you've had enough.
Shake the keys.
Yeah. Eddie writes, I go sit in my car. Thank you very much.
That's a pretty big signal.
Thank you, Bill.
I like that.
Yeah. He goes, I have a secret sign. I tap the top of my head while rubbing my hand in circles on my belly.
Can you do that? Can you rub and tap and tap and rub? And
Okay, no one's going to notice that. We have a lot
Can you
more
touch your
happening
nose
here.
with your tongue?
Now, we do have our winner. We have Mr. Greg Glow on hold. He is the winner of Week 11.
Double G.
Of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition. And Greg is the only one of thousands of entrants who got all 14 games correctly. So Greg wins himself the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. And Greg, I think, is on the phone. Greg, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey,
Greg.
Congratulations, Greg.
Thanks.
Now, are you a pretty good predictor of the sort of thing? Do you spend a little bit of cash here and there on the games?
I spend some cash, usually lose. This is pretty lucky.
Well, you're in the right place today because here's your chance to become a big winner. You've already won the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Now you get to talk with Mr. Chick McGee, the guru of professional NFL sports prognostication.
Thank you, Tom. I'll take it from here. It's time for the show-out of the week. Current record, no reflection of how much I know about football. We're 24 up, 30 down on the wrong side of 500. But this is the get well week. All 3 games today that we're picking are going to be played on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Let's start with the Minnesota Vikings, who got waxed 40-3 by the Dallas Cowboys. Skull, indeed. And the Vikings were home. They are hosting the New England Patriots, and New England's getting 3. Who do you like, Minnesota or the Patriots?
Boy, I think the Patriots.
Well, you're wrong. I'm going to take the Vikings in a big-time bounce-back game. I'm going to take the Vikings -3, Tom. And then the Dallas Cowboys, who somehow horned into the Thanksgiving Day tradition the Detroit Lions started, they said, well, we'd like to play on Thanksgiving, too, if that's all right with y'all.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys hosting the New York Giants in a battle of the NFC East. The way the world used to turn was that all the Super Bowl teams, the NFC, used to come from the NFC East, but that doesn't happen anymore. That's right. And the ball was a lot bigger. The Giants, listen to me, boy. The Giants are getting 9. Who do you like, the Dallas Cowboys at home or the New York Giants?
I think I got to go with the Cowboys after what they did last week.
Oh, surprising. I'm going to take Dallas to cover here. Yeah, I'm going to take Dallas -9. And then in my most favorite game of the day, I don't know how I'm going to watch it being with family on Thanksgiving, but we'll figure it out. The Detroit Lions hosting the Buffalo Bills. So technically, you kind of got 2 home teams there because the Buffalo used Detroit this past Sunday. So Buffalo given 10. That's right. Detroit Lions, home underdog on Thanksgiving Day. They're getting 10 at home. Who do you like, Detroit +10 or Buffalo?
Well, the Lions are my team, so they've ruined many a Thanksgiving for me. But this year, I think they're going to do it.
Oh.
That's exactly right. I'm going to take Detroit plus the 10. That is my double shot. If Buffalo wins, it won't be by more than 10, and I don't think Buffalo's going to win. I think Detroit's going to win. Aiden Hutchinson's going to have 2 sacks and pick off a pass and knock Josh Allen's you-know-what in the dirt. It's going to be amazing.
Greg, first of all, you're one of the few winners who's gotten all of the games correct on a weekend, so congratulations there. Are you a longtime Lions fan because of geography?
I'm a lifelong Lion fan. My parents are from Michigan, and I know you'll like that. But
yes, the only state in the union.
That's
Michigan.
a lovely spot. That's right. Where are they from in Michigan? Do you know?
From Portage, around Kalamazoo.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to Kalamazoo. Zoo.
But yeah,
how about
all that Torch Lake, all that stuff? I love it.
Torch Lake, one of the most beautiful spots in the world.
Did you go to? I went to camp on Torch Lake, Camp Hayawenta, the great camp there.
The great camp there.
Yeah.
He's from Warsaw, Indiana, where literally my camp is.
That's right.
Found a way to talk about Michigan.
Hey, did you know the Willie's camp is right near where you live?
Yeah, a great place.
Camp Crossley. Is in fact a great place. They're both great. YMCA. Someone made a song about them.
Yeah. Well,
hey, Greg, may I ask? I don't want to get too personal here, but
how big's your penis?
Just answer the question, Greg.
No, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Greg.
I apologize. I've always been trying to work with gentlemen. I never could get that organized because they won't get near me. The point is, are you responsible for Thanksgiving with the family this year?
This year, yeah. My mom and dad are going to come over, and should be great.
Oh, good.
Good.
Should be great.
All right. Are you doing the cooking?
No, we're doing one of those where you order it kind of thing.
Oh, sure.
It's called
We're a
catering.
little bit lazy this year, yeah.
They say more and more people are doing that. And were you telling me, Christy, that
Don't be embarrassed. I catered most of my sides this year. What?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and people,
It
a lot of
makes it kind of easy.
Yeah.
Someone said they were trying to get into a restaurant, and you can't.
I can't get reservations. I was trying to, and they were all sold out already. And
Even when you say,
Did you try using
this
a fake name?
is the Christy Lee.
No,
Can
I never do that.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
You have to.
No.
I have chick calls sometimes when I'm not doing very well.
Try calling and say, this is Mrs. Ace Cosby.
It's too late now. I've already bought all this food.
Wait a minute. Hold it. It's not too late for you two. Your lifelong
Yes,
friends.
it is.
What's happening?
Let's not
I'm
ignore
in love
our
with
guest.
someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Greg.
Sorry, yeah.
Greg, you think your parents still hump?
Josh. That was Josh again, Greg. I am so sorry.
You know, little brother, stuff like that.
I hope so, too.
Josh,
That'll make
Josh, be
Thanksgiving
quiet.
awkward, I'll tell you
Okay.
And I'm talking. Josh, be quiet.
Once again, Greg, congratulations. You won yourself the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. And
Oh, thanks so much. You guys are great.
you're very welcome. Now, do we need any other words of wisdom before the holiday season? Have you?
Are you you live in Warsaw, so are you Polish?
He lives
No, surprisingly not.
Are there any Polish people there in Warsaw, you think?
There must be.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds
I
are.
think there's got to be. I live in Kosciuszko County.
Oh, that's real.
I've always wondered how you say that. I thought it was Kosciuszko, but Kosciuszko.
What a beautiful name.
Is there a bowling alley there in Warsaw?
Are we getting back to the whole Polish bowling thing? Okay.
I'm asking.
I'm sorry, Greg.
Pierogi place?
Any pierogi lovers up there? What do they got?
Do you have a dog? Do you have a dog, Greg?
I do.
I knew it.
What's your dog's
Ted.
name?
Ted.
Ted.
Love it.
Love that.
That is great.
Damn it, Ted.
When he's in trouble, do you call him Theodore?
Get off the damn bed, Ted.
What kind of dog is Ted?
He's a Cavapoo.
Cattle poo.
A Cavapoo.
Cavapoo.
A poodle and
And a
what?
Cavalier Spaniel.
Oh, that's an ugly dog.
Oh, they're beautiful dogs.
It doesn't sound like a cavapoo. Ted sounds like an accountant. Ted sounds like
No, Ted sounds like a basset hound, doesn't it?
No,
Yeah,
Ted is an ugly dog, and all the other dogs make
Okay.
fun of him.
I'm sorry, Greg. What does a cavapoo look like?
They're cute.
Well, it kind of looks like a little teddy bear. I think that's where the Ted kind of came from.
Oh my gosh! I just googled it.
Yeah,
what a
they're
cute little
adorable.
fella.
They are
Yeah.
cute.
Oh, good Lord.
My sister had one. His name was Cosmo.
They kind of look like an Ewok.
Yeah, that's very good, Josh. It looks kind of like if an Ewok were a small dog. What is that? What does Ted weigh in at? Do we know?
About 20 pounds, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice
Sturdy little thing.
Yeah.
Nice little dog.
Sturdy little
He's sturdy, like a little tank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Ted.
Yeah.
When's
Now,
the last time Ted crapped in the kitchen?
Oh, no, he's pretty good about that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Good
Pretty
boy.
good.
Good boy, Ted.
well, now I just I don't want this to upset you, but we were talking about a lot of the elaborate turkey things that people do for the Thanksgiving holiday, and the most famous, of course, is the turducken, which is, what is that again, Christy? A duck stuffed inside a turkey, right?
Chicken stuffed in a duck, stuffed into a turkey.
Okay, turducken. And then this year there's something new out there. It's the turkey doodle, which yeah, you don't want to have one of those around a beautiful little cavapoo.
No.
Give many ideas. Well, Greg, congratulations. Thanks so much for listening, and you're obviously fairly astute. Good luck with your picks.
Oh, thanks.
Would you care to double any of them? Chick McGee double shocked his Lions bet. Would you like to do
you
the
got to
same?
double shock your boys, the Lions.
I think I have to.
Okay,
Yeah.
very
nice. Very nice.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking to you, Greg. Thanks for taking the
Yes,
time.
you're a good man. Thank you, Greg.
Yes.
Tell Ted we said hey.
You guys are great. I will.
Okay.
Sit,
Thank
Ted.
Tell those folks of yours to keep getting it on.
Yeah.
Will do.
Oh, boy. There goes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Greg.
I just hope someone doesn't call his parents. Well, did you hear what happened on the radio?
No, good for them. They're old.
Yeah.
They love
I hope
humping.
they are
Okay.
doing it.
Now we move on and we go back to this is. I think this is. We go back to Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk. Available, by the way, the family version at Walmart. I think Jack Daniels is. I don't get this. Why are they doing this to this?
Well, the
little
company that makes Jack Daniels is going to court over a squeaking dog toy that parodies the whiskey's signature bottle. The toy mimics the square shape of the whiskey bottle as well as its black and white label and amber-colored liquor. While the original bottle has the words Old No. 7 brand and Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, the parody proclaims the Old No. 2 on your Tennessee carpet. Instead of the original's note that it's 40% alcohol by volume, the pet toy Says it's 43% poo by volume and 100% smelly.
So it's obviously a joke.
But they don't like the comparison to feces.
The Bad Spaniel's toy is part of a line from VIP products called Silly Squeakers that mimic liquor, beer, wine, and soda bottles, including Mountain Drool for Mountain Dew,
like a
obviously,
Bark Light, maybe.
and Hennessniff for Heineken.
All very clever.
After winning the first round in court but losing the appeal, Jack Daniels is asking the Supreme Court to now hear its case against the manufacturer.
I'm glad.
Why?
Because it's not that funny.
No, but
mine's a comedy thing.
A court in 2008 barred the company from selling its Budweiser parody, Butt Wiper. A number of major companies and brands, including Campbell's Soup, Patagonia, and Levi Strauss, have urged the justices to take on what they say is an important case for trademark law.
No one's going to buy a dog toy and think they're buying Jack Daniel's liquor.
I don't think that's the issue. They're
That-
not afraid the product's going to get mixed up.
Wait, yeah, why are all the puns poop related and not alcohol related? Dad, are you behind this product? Is this you? Are you sure this isn't you?
Bad Spaniels isn't the only parody puppy toy to draw the ire of the brand it imitated. Luxury bag maker Louis Vuitton, or however you say it.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton served
That's the way you say
sued the makers of Chewy Vuitton over their plush purse dog toys.
I mean, I don't know. It's obviously a dog toy. Why they should encourage people to get it, and it would help their brand.
I don't think so.
Be friendly to dog people.
Well,
oh, okay. Now we always get to the crux of the story.
He's taking
the
it
reason behind
personally.
his stance.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think they're going to come
Who's
out as
mean
being,
to dog people?
being anti-dog.
I don't think so.
I'm going to drink something else. I don't know. It just seems like they're wasting their time and getting a bunch of bad publicity.
But also, I think the company should just move on. Why does it need to be boozy Jack Daniels for dogs? I mean, Puppy Van Winkle is right there.
Oh,
It's right there. It's a real good time, Puppy Van Winkle.
That's hilarious.
Thank you very much. I just thought of it.
Wow.
I'll talk to these guys. Make it
Yeah, but it would cost 10 times more than any other dog toy.
And it'd be impossible to buy.
Yeah.
Pappy Van Winkle, Josh.
Very hard to
ultra
get.
hard to
You'd
get
have to wait
booze.
for it.
Oh, I got you.
That's funny, though. They should do very good. If you're listening out there, VIP Toys, call up the people at Pappy Van Winkle, and they should do it in concert with them. Jack Daniels should be giving these things away. It's funny.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
We talked to this week's Pigskin Pick'em winner.
Greg Glow.
From Warsaw, Indiana.
Nice guy.
He won a big green egg mini max, and I asked, of course, hey, Greg, was there a bowling alley in Warsaw? And he said he wasn't sure. I'm not. Well, apparently, someone named Tom lives in Warsaw as well. And this, good morning, let Chick know that not only does Warsaw, Indiana have a bowling alley, its name is the Bowling Alley.
Okay.
So there you go.
Like all good branding.
That's the kind of title you'd give something.
Yeah.
It's a bowling alley.
Tells you what it is.
The bowling alley.
They know what it is.
They should make a
the
chew
only
toy
one.
for dogs called the Pooping Alley. Wouldn't that be just amazing?
Call it the chew toy. Have you ever been stabbed with a Sharpie? I mean, so hard it drives it through your neck.
A Sharpie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Sharpie.
One of these.
I'm not mad at you about anything.
They're not really that sharp. Would hurt.
Either of the writers for that dog chew company.
God. So your objection is you don't think it's a funny enough joke?
No, not at all. Lame.
Okay.
And I don't. Why is it all poop puns and not dog related?
Yeah,
puns?
I don't get that either.
That drives me crazy.
But the legal issue is: are you allowed to do a parody of a well-known name
You
brand?
would think they would be perfectly allowed to do that.
Because
I don't think if it's too
There's
spot
something
on,
else going on here.
I don't think it would be allowed. Would
no,
it?
but you're not going to mistake a dog toy for their actual product.
No, but maybe they're made in China, and the way that they treat our IP, there's some reason that they're suing to make sure that this doesn't happen somewhere. You know, there's something else here. There has to be.
What is that joke? A Chinese restaurant, pee-pee in my Coke? What is that?
You wanna explore that? If that's how you want to spend your last day at work,
Go right ahead.
Does anyone have any idea what he's talking about?
I don't.
I am completely lost.
Henry Phillips told that joke.
Okay, I forget what it is. We have exciting stuff on the way. Right now, I want to remind you that, of course, Thanksgiving just a couple days away. You probably got that pretty organized by now. But it's the rest of the holiday season where, God, I could use a break. I don't want to have to go to the grocery store. Hey, there's a good idea. Check out HelloFresh. They do the grocery shopping for you. They'll send you that box. What's inside it? Well, whatever you want, because they have over 35 weekly recipes to choose from. Always something new to try. Recipes chef curated. And again, this isn't like you're grabbing a book, opening it up, finding a recipe, spending an hour and a half at the store trying to find the stuff. They've got everything in the box already, and they've done all the measuring. You put it together for a super fresh, high-quality, restaurant-level meal, and whatever kind of stuff you're into. They've got comfort food, they've got low-cal, they've got vegan. Check out all the options by going to HelloFresh.com. Willie, they got the card. What is that one for?
One of my favorites, the Italian chicken and pepper sandos. With potato wedges and garlic sauce, HelloFresh is going to send you 11 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you have this delicious sandwich meal from our friends at HelloFresh.
It's cheaper than grocery shopping when you go to HelloFresh. 25% less expensive than takeout. Ingredients travel from the farm right to your doorstep, so you know they're fresh. They've got these special 20-minute meals, all kinds of great stuff, so you can spend a little bit less time at the grocery store and a little more time eating some great food. HelloFresh.com. There's a new code, by the way. It's HelloFresh.com/BTShow70. Why 70? Because they've upped the ante by lowering the price. That's 70% off, plus free shipping. Once again, the code BTShow70, 70% off and free shipping at HelloFresh.com/BTShow70. Thank you very much, HelloFresh. Coming up, we have some important things in the world of history and science. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
You're going to drink some water.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again.
Fudge, yeah! Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
Update, the World Cup began in Qatar with the United States and Wales battling to a 1-1 draw. Jimmy Garoppolo throws 4 touchdown passes, including 2 each to Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle. And the 49ers win their 3rd straight game by beating the Arizona Cardinals 38-10 in Mexico City last night on Monday Night Football. NBA winners last night: Cleveland, Indiana, Chicago, New Orleans, New York, Milwaukee, Minnesota, and the Clippers. Top 25 college basketball winners: number 4, Texas; number 8, Duke; number 9, Arkansas; number 10, Creighton; number 14, Arizona; number 17, San Diego State; number 25, Iowa all win. And the NHL yesterday: Calgary, New Jersey, Boston, St. Louis, San Jose, and Vegas win in regulation. Winnipeg and the Isles get their wins in overtime. And Nashville and Colorado both win shootouts. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker. And the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then because you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
The Space Shuttle astronauts are halfway through their 7-day research mission. Endeavour is expected to become an orbiting maternity ward today when frog eggs that were fertilized earlier in the mission start to hatch. Now,
we are scheduled to hook up with Commander Thompson. We should hook up right now, I believe.
Hello, Houston.
They're speaking with Bob and Tom. Hello, Endeavor.
Hello, Spaceship Earth. This is Captain Thompson.
Hey, Captain, how are you?
Captain, how are you?
We're doing great. We do a lot of experiments up here.
Yeah, we're just reading about the one involving the frog.
The South African clawed frogs. The eggs are about to hatch any moment now, aren't they?
Very excited. Very. As a matter of fact, it looks like they might be hatching about now.
Oh, good.
You people might be the first ones on Earth to hear what's going on.
Well, great.
There they come.
This is exciting.
Some little critter coming out of there. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, God! Oh, help me! Oh,
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Bruce Clark is our guest.
How about that Pictionary? You ever play that game?
Pictionary?
Sure.
Yeah.
We
almost got in a fist fight over that, didn't we, Chick?
Yeah,
we sure did.
And you play with your friends, they're always drunk, too. You know, all your buddies are always loaded up. Playing there. I get this phrase, I draw it, they're, hey, how about a guy frying his own penis? How about that? What the hell's the matter with you?
That's in Pictionary.
Idiot. It's Peter Pan, you idiot. Right in front of you here, you moron.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Mark Eubanks. Did you go to college down in...
I went to college in University of West Virginia, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Oh, really?
I was a mountaineer.
Well, why would someone from Florida go to college in West Virginia?
Because you didn't have to be real smart to get into school there. Basically, showing up got you that piece of paper.
Valedictorian was a 2.0.
On the breathalyzer.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just a couple of minutes.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
That game available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Got a little bit of science news for you, Christy.
All right.
Science!
Well, you got it for me, actually. We have sizes in the news.
All right.
This is kind of complicated, and I would pretend to understand it, but I don't.
I have it right here. The terms for how big or small something is,
like boobs,
have just been expanded. Well, okay, if that's what you want to measure.
Yeah, I do.
Scientists from 64 nations, Josh, met at the General Conference on Weights and Measures.
That seems like
in Versailles, France.
64 nations seems like that's all of them. That
It
should
really
be all
does.
of them.
That's certainly more than what matter.
That's plenty.
Yeah, what an exciting bunch of guys that has.
Yeah, no joke. They approved new terms for measuring things.
Okay.
Officials have agreed on 4 new prefixes. For very big things, the term Rona, indicating a number with 27 zeros, and the even bigger, is it Quetta?
Yeah.
Quetta for 30 zeros.
You are so quit.
Ah.
Yeah.
Conversely,
I'm going to pet you. You're quite.
Ronto represents 27 zeros after the decimal point, while Quecto has 30 zeros after the decimal. So this affects 5 people.
It's a science thing. I don't think anyone around here is going to have really much of an occasion to use any of those new terms, but it's kind of fun, sciencey stuff. Replacing words like, for example, a huge amount. You've got
You got to say quetta now?
Yeah, well, instead of a crap ton or a buttload.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
You mean words we actually use?
Yeah, a huge ass, ginormous.
What's the word for 29 zeros?
That's a heckacre.
I mean, did they have a number for every? Or is
They do, yeah.
Okay.
It's a quifo.
A quifo.
A quifo is a large amount of air.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that you measure air in the quifos?
Yes.
Time now for Today in History, he said, knowing damn good and well what we're going to talk about. But here we go anyway. Anything to stop talking about queefing.
November 22nd.
Yeah.
Sadly, a day that will live in infamy because on this date, Blackbeard was killed off the coast of North Carolina.
Isn't that a tragedy?
No, obviously, this was the day of the JFK assassination. Dallas, Texas. We've already played a couple of tributes, including a tribute to Vaughn Meader, the comic actor who was part of the most famous album in the history of comedy albums, The First Family.
What is he now? A comic actor?
Yeah, he was a musician, and he lived for quite a while after that. But his career, obviously, portraying JFK, ended very rapidly. Sure.
Couldn't he have done JFK in heaven, something like that? No, people didn't want it?
It was mighty serious. So, too soon is the phrase.
I see.
Yeah. On this date in 1968, on a lighter note, Captain Kirk and Uhura kiss on an episode of Star Trek.
Scandalous.
Yeah.
What else happened?
1984, Fred Rogers
kissed one of his puppets.
Kissed King Friday.
I can't believe you missed that in 1968 on this date, the White Album was released by the Beatles.
That's coming. We saved the best for last.
Oh, I thought you were going in chronological
And the
order.
Beatles made it very clear they wanted whites only to purchase it, which I thought would have been the end of them.
It's a different time, Josh.
Yeah.
Different time.
Because you think civil rights starts in 62.
Right.
Spit in your
They
face.
were on the wrong side of history.
The Beatles came in and said, not so fast, people.
Yeah.
It's the White Album.
Imagine there's George Wallace.
Well,
Not the comedian.
I blame Christie on this.
Well, what did Fred Rogers do?
He presented his sweater to the Smithsonian in 1984.
Oh,
that's sweet.
Yeah.
And then, for my money, one of the movies that'll be watched 200 years from now, Toy Story, is released in 1995.
It's terrific. It is
a great movie. Toy Story 2, one of the best movies ever. Happy birthday, Abigail Adams, 1744.
Samuel's wife?
I think John Adams' wife, right?
No.
Yes, John.
I think it's Don Adams' wife. Kissed her by that much.
Yeah, the shoe phone.
I had a Don Adams stand-up album when I was a kid.
How was it?
I thought it was hilarious.
I'd like to hear it.
Oh,
it's great.
I love
1921,
Get
happy
Smart.
birthday, Rodney Dangerfield.
I tell you.
Oh, gee,
Dr. Vinny Boombox.
I tell you what. Time now for things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show. Brought to you by Napa. They help drivers like you hit the road in confidence. Nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers, meaning you're never far from the quality products or trusted service that your ride and your lifestyle depend on. Visit NapaOnline.com to find a Napa location near you
today.
Oh, lovely girls. Pretty
Christy.
good. What's your major there?
What?
Poetry. Oh, maybe you can come over sometime and help me straighten out my Longfellow. Back to school, ladies.
Yeah, it's a very nice joke, guys.
Overlooked by the Academy.
Yes.
My Longfellow.
Yes.
It's a dick joke.
Well, but one of the finest ever.
Christy's already set her table for Thanksgiving, so nobody mess it up. So I say we all go over there right now.
My plate's got dog dander on it.
I'll bring my cat. You bring your dog.
My dogs do not shed.
No kidding.
No, not at all.
I'm bringing a hammer.
And when they do, they shed in the yard, right, Christine?
Yeah, exactly.
Josh is taking pies to St. Louis, but keeping the pie lady pie just for himself.
That's right.
That's
many Cool Whip.
Huge goldfish got caught in Champaign, France, and Tom was nonplussed. He could care less.
No, I just thought it looks like a. You see the photograph of this thing? It looks like a manatee, but I hope they put it back. Was it catch and release? The guy's holding it, but
maybe they needed to kill it because it was ruining the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Could have been. Yeah, look at him. He ate all the fish.
It sure looks like it.
Well, it's about time that weird goldfish got out of here. I'm so happy.
Wow.
Oh, my God, he put it back. No, you don't want that.
Okay.
Tom really enjoys talking about Von Meter.
Boy,
especially on this date, November 22nd.
Bask in your ignorance.
Pat Godwin is meeting his girlfriend's parents on Thursday on Thanksgiving for the first and the last time. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina 2-1. Argentina, one of the favorites to win the World Cup, and they started off with a loss. I'm heading out on vacation. I am ready to go as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, up here, pointing to my head, I'm already gone. Figgy pudding spam, I've been belching it for the past 15 minutes. It's no.
We tried it, and it was soundly rejected by all.
Yeah.
Although we're all spam fans.
Absolutely.
The figgy pudding didn't do it for me.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Soldier on without me and leave me alone.
Tomorrow,
show of the year tomorrow.
Killer show tomorrow.
Show of the year.
Somebody
Hope your plane crashes.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.